going on, everybody? Happy Monday night. Good to be back. Been busy, very busy, which I guess is a good thing. Yeah, good to see everyone. Cheers. Thanks for stopping in as always. Tonight should be a interesting night. Let me share this here real quick. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me all right? All right. I'm going to post the link to hop on if anybody wants to. Let me know if you guys can hear me in chat, please. All right. Posted a link if anybody wants to hop on. Cheers, y'all. Again, thanks for stopping in tonight. So tonight we have a couple things here. So, oops. All right. There's some people joining. What's up, man?
Hello.
How are you? What's up, Ada? How you doing? Do you have is your mic working, Adam?
I think so.
Okay, you're good. Yeah, you're good. What are you drinking? Turkey? Ooh. Very
base
nice.
coat.
Base coat. Randall Erickson says, "Who's this dusty guy? I thought we went underground after last cons." Yeah. Cheers. Had a pretty interesting reveal out of some of those, man. Todd Jimmy says, "Dusty's back live." Booyah. Cheers, man. Josh Fritz, cheers, my friend. Travis Ropes and I here has a new look.
All right.
There we go.
What's up, Lincoln?
Here's somebody. Tim Cornet, cheers, my friend. Joey B, cheers. Let's see who else we got in here. Randall Erickson, I just hope his equipment works after 2 weeks. Has it been 2 weeks? That was only 1 week. Right?
Skipped last week.
Okay. Joe the Sample Guy, cheers, man. Good to see you. EJ, cheers. EJ, Dusty never heard of her. Oh, goodness God. World's Worst Bourbon Channel. Here.
How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Thank God.
Dave Volk is saying, cheers, buddy. Good to see you. I hear a noise. There's some kind of noise in the background, Gary.
Yeah. Let me see what I can do about that.
Okay. Reviews Monday Night Gang. Cheers, man. Cheers, Bourbon Jerk. Let's see here.
Is that any better?
Yes.
Yeah. Travis. Russ L's in the house. Cheers, man. Travis Robeson says, Adam Shelton, hey, they're good looking. Ed Williams, what's going on, my friend? Cheers, buddy. Heather Ann's in the house. Hello. Cheers, my love. That's right. John Cloud, cheers, Dan and friends. Cheers, John. Good to see you. Ed Williams, cheers and happy work anniversary. Okay, Ed. Cheers to that, buddy. Cheers you here in a minute. Ed is here. There goes all the ASCOT samples. Russell, Ed Williams. Let's see. Isaac Fufu. What's up, Lance? Cheers, buddy. We have audio. Good, loud and clear. Okay, cool. Tom Stanley. Cheers, my friend. Peter B's in the house. What's up, Peter? 4-Leaf Whiskey. Howdy, ma'am. Roger Randall. What's up, my friend? Good to see you, buddy. Let's see here. Marine Franchi's in the house.
I'll be right back. I just realized we got a new shirt today.
Slapshot. Cheers, man. Good to see you, buddy. Whiskey Uncensored. What's up, Benjamin? Cheers, Dave. How's the fish? Whiskey Uncensored. All right. Catching up here. I need to pour myself something here in a second. All right. Yeah. We are all caught up in chat.
What was something from your neighborhood?
Oh, there we go. I don't know if I have. I don't know if I have a Calvados finished Sagamore. Actually,
I will miss this when it's gone.
I tell you. So something that was Calvados finished scored the highest in the ASCOT awards for me. Who's in private? Who's in private? Okay.
It was me lamenting my audio difficulty.
All right. That's your new shirt?
Yeah.
Nice. You changed it. That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, one of the Calvados finished whiskeys was my number one sample in the ASCOT Awards. Wonder if anybody could guess what it was before I reveal it. Curious. But we can talk about that reveal here later, and I'll be doing so for the giveaway tonight. We'll do either a couple things here. So I got 2 boxes of ASCOT samples. It's 100 total. So we could do a giveaway for both boxes to one person, or we can do 2 giveaways. 2 people, 50 each. I just box it how it is and send it. Either or. Let me know what you guys would prefer. I won't change anything in the boxes. I'll just tape it up and send it. But I'm also going to give away a couple samples here. So when we were in Michigan, picked up these 2 bottles here. This one is a Sagamore bourbon. It is 6 years old, 56 corn, 25 rye, 19 malted barley. So that's a Sagamore essence. And then this one is this is a Green River distilled in Kentucky, 74, 16, 10. I haven't even opened this one yet. But we'll do 3 samples each of these as well. So 3 samples of the Green River, 3 samples of the Sagamore, and then however we want to do the giveaway for the boxes of the ASCOT samples. Whatever you guys think.
If you don't mind me asking, what store were those from?
Piccolo's?
Oh, Piccolo's? Yeah.
Piccolo's, yeah, Piccolo's, yep.
Very nice.
The Sagamore bourbon's fantastic. That's actually what I'll pour to cheers you guys tonight with. Yeah, it's really good. I think the older that their stuff gets, the more well-rounded it gets. Because I remember tasting some of their other stuff, and they still had like a little bit of sharpness to it, and it was the corn kind of shined through a little bit. But this one's very well done. I mean, you can see the color on that is beautiful. 6 years old. I mean, those guys got some killer barrels they're working with. So, 100 gateways. Oh man, it smells good. Those
Team Slapdick.
Team Slapdick. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Double Trouble Invitational here as well, and people who are committed to sign up. I want to get them down into teams. I'll post it on Patreon, and I can talk about it next week as well. So next Monday is actually my birthday, so I will be going live to have fun with you guys, because I don't really have too many plans. It's also the channel's birthday too, so the channel turns 6 years old, which is fucking crazy. So I'll hang out next Monday too. We can talk about maybe finalizing the Double Trouble, get the teams separated into brackets. I just need to get, if anybody, I have a paper in here. I can write down some teams here in a minute. Those Sagamore bourbons come off like RC Cola bombs. But anyway, here, cheers, y'all. Thanks for stopping in tonight. Cheers. Man. That is so good. That's really good.
And Piccolo's is a store that has a good reputation for their picks over the years too. So
yeah. I mean that's damn good. Bourbon jerk, you did. You know what? I don't know if I ever sent you money for that, Tom. I can't remember. If I didn't, let me know how much it is, and I'll send it to you. Tom Shanley says splitting it into 2 is cool. Having received a box of those ASCOT samples from Dan last year, they are great fun to go through. Everyone should enter to try for them. Yeah, I'm curious. Did you go through all of them, EJ, or are you still sipping? Split into 2, says Randall. Okay, 2 boxes, 2 winners, says John Cloud. Okay, I think the people have spoken. Now, again, guys, I'm not going to change anything in the boxes. So, however they were sat in there, that's what it's going to be. All right. But we can go through some of the stuff, and I can kind of show you what was graded what. I feel like I actually had a decent. I had a decent set of samples. I mean, I had some stuff in there that wasn't so great, but I feel like a lot of the stuff that I tasted was pretty decent, to be honest with you. Disappointed in a couple things, but Cobra Wolf, cheers, man. Good to see you. All right, let me go grab this paper really quick, and I'm going to start writing down some teams here.
So, Adam, with my audio trouble, I missed it. What's in your glass?
Oh, Wild Turkey 8-year, the new one.
Oh,
domestic
nice
product.
All right.
It's all right.
Stand deep, Chima. Cheers, man. All right, so Tom Shanley and Mark B. Tom Shanley and Mark B. And let me know what your guys' team name would be. I know, Adam, you're in, right?
Like a toilet.
Like a toilet. You and Slapshot. And that's going to be Team Slapdick.
Rides again.
Rides again. Gary, if you want to find a partner, you're more than welcome to do so.
Thank you.
Mark Demenecker, cheers, man. Good to see you. Sandeep, cheers. Adam Sheldon, find that nice to see you on screen, man, says Sandeep.
Cheers, Sandeep.
Josh Fritz, cheers, Mark Demenecker. Uh-oh. Adam Sheldon with a $20 super chat says, in it to win it. Here we go, Adam. All right, buddy. Adam broke the ice, y'all. He said he wants those samples more than you. Adam Shelton, thank you, my friend.
Yes, sir.
You're in it for 4. 50 samples will make quite the infinity bottle. Oh, my God, Randall, what are you doing? Don't do that.
Oh.
Yeah. And remember, too, I did sip through a lot of these samples. I mean, for the majority of them are like halfway. The majority of them are halfway. So I think I liked this batch of samples this year definitely more than last year. Last year had a lot of ups and downs, but this year's was pretty decent. Let's see, the sample guy, prescription bourbon. Adam is slumming it. Domestic.
I've moved on.
Bourbon jerk, $10 from the bourbon jerk. Cheers, man. Oh shit.
Nice.
It's so good.
Oh shit.
Well, kind of from the same visit. I think
nice.
Get into these little things.
What middle schooler wrote that?
Somebody with better penmanship than I have.
Prescription bourbon says he needs a partner.
Like a toilet.
I would do it with David.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you guys are down, let me know and I'll put it on the paper.
If he trusts me, I trust him.
All right. So
I can understand somebody not trusting
here
me.
real quick. That is the wrong fucking way. Oh, I tore it off. That's why. All right. So Gary's in it. So Gary and DMCKY.
John, we're going to be flushing the competition.
And at some point, if you guys want to partner up, Gary, and just think of a team name, I'll get that on paper as well. Tom Shanley with a $10 super chat. He is in it to win it tonight. Cheers, man.
I mean, I was going to ask if the team name has to be like FCC compliant, but then there's
absolutely not
right below me. So
Mark B.
Fair game here.
Cheers, Mark B. with a $30 super chat. Mark, you are in it to win it, my friend. And just so everyone, we're all on the same page, guys. The boxes, there's like 50-ish samples in each. They'll go. I'm going to place them how everything is entered, and then ship them out. So it's going to be 2 winners: 1 box to one person, 1 box to another person. So just so everyone is aware. Thank you, Mark B. Cheers, man. Appreciate it. John Klaus is like a toilet in your team name this year, Adam.
It's our theme song.
the NYVA is in the house. Awesome, Gary. Actually could read that it's probably better than average.
Cheers, Chris.
Sugar Kitty. That's funny. Good Lord. I'm in it if you want some West Coast representation. Yeah, man, absolutely. EJ, you're in it, man. You find a partner, buddy. Let me know. Whoever, somebody in chat, whatever you want to do. Name legal in at least 3 states. Big League, what's going on, man? Hi, Gary, Adam, Dan. Cheers, buddy. Well, we know what the samples are. I can let you know what the samples are. You just have to you got to reach out to me, and I can email you the file that they send back. So and you'll have to kind of look. You have to go through it and try to find the sample and pinpoint it. It's not in they didn't send it in Excel this year, so it's a little different. But yes, I can let you know what the samples are. Big League, come pick a Kennedy Farms Distilling. You'll have the best host. Ooh. Where's that at?
Just outside of Chicago.
Rochelle.
Okay.
Ooh.
Man, I got a little bubble gum on the nose on that Sagamore after sitting. Mark B, what's up, partner? Cheers. Nice. Maureen Franchi with the $20 super chat in it. Hoping to ease your pain having to put up the world's worst bourbon channel. Oh, that's funny. Thank you, Maureen. Much appreciated, and thank you, Gary. You are in it to win it.
What are you thanking Gary for?
Maureen wants to know why you're thanking me.
Oh, I didn't know if that was collective or if it was just from.
No. No, that's her money.
Thank you.
If it was for me, then it would be our money, but it's
right.
Oh gosh, prescription bourbon $10 super chat says super samples. Yes, sir. Again, I'll be honest. I think this round of samples was definitely better than last year's. Because last year's there was just a lot of honorable mentions. Some golds in there, and it was just very, very very up and down. This one was pretty good. Prescription bourbon.
Cheers, Dunny.
Cheers, Dunny.
What's up, Dunny? Cheers, buddy. Good to see you, man.
Feels like it's been a month since we saw him.
Yeah. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Let's see, John Cloud, Dunny. Okay, cool. So again, guys, if you want your name entered, if you wanna do the Double Trouble again, I know Jeff's definitely in. I've got a partner and see if Trev is in, and I'm sure Darrell is in. Got to see if he wants to partner with Major Zero.
I think he said so.
Yeah, Vic. I'm not sure if Vic wants Vic wants to be in too. So we'll wait and see if anybody else pops up in here in the chat. And again, guys, you know how to get a hold of me outside of here. You can send me an email. You can send me something on Instagram if you want. If you have a partner, just send me that info. If you want to think of a team name, that's fine. It's not due right now. But I'm thinking about doing 2-ounce samples this year just so I can try to minimize some of this here instead of just 1-ounce samples. It'll help me put a dent in some of this whiskey. So
The biggest reason for the tournament.
Yes, man. Yes. $20 super chat from EJ. This is for the case of Pappy 23, correct? It is, if that's what you want to call it. EJ, thank you, man. You're in it. Doing a case of Pappy 23. Dunny, thanks for taking care of me. What does that mean?
I think that might go back a little bit, about a month.
Oh, shoot, Dunny. Nobody cares about that, man. You are good. We've all had them days, man. Trust me. Shit, I can find live streams on here where I'm barely talking. No, you're good. Bourbon Jerk, you're still in with Marty. Thinking of a cool name. All right. So we got Bourbon Jerk and Marty. All right. We got 4 teams there. Who is Franchi's partner? Franchi's partner is David, DMC, KY. All right, so Darrell, if you can reach out to Major, or I can message him on Instagram and see if he's in. I will.
Yeah, maybe team with me. That takes him down to just over the counter KY.
Counter KY. Oh, Jesus Christ, Gary. Todd Jimmy gifted 20 Dusty Dan's Reviews memberships. Jesus, Jimmy. Thank you, man. Thank you, Toad. Much appreciated. Sean Hopegrave, what's going on, man? Cheers, bud. TCT was gifted a membership. 4 Leaf Whiskey. Hooper. Christine Vasco. Joe Dickinson was gifted one. Chris Sprague. Ryan Altemeyer. Steve Seaman. Michael WMD. Brian LO223. Joe the Sample Guy. Tom Shanley was gifted membership. Mark Emmenecker. John Legabo. Slapshot. Kraken. Travis Robeson. Kenneth Clark. Whiskey Nose. Man, thank you, Joe. That's much appreciated, man. Thank you for doing that. So is that 4? Okay. Cheers, man. Thank you for that, buddy. Thank you, Jimmy. Just tune in. Cheers, everyone. What's up, Marty? Want to hop on, man? You're more than welcome, buddy. Hooper, cheers. That's how Jimmy blows out order. Just KY is a slippery answer. All right, so we got Darrell and Major Zero, maybe Major Zero, Bourbon Jerk and Marty, Gary and David, Adam and Slapshot, and then Tom Shanley and Mark B as of right now. Jeff, I know Jeff is definitely in. Trev, I'm not sure. I'll put him down as a question mark. And we'll see where that goes. Still driving. We'll be home soon. Sounds good, bud. All right, yeah. So, guys, again, if you want to join, you know how to reach out to me. You can say something in chat. Reach out to me on Instagram, whatever. Email me, and I will get you set up a team. We don't want to have a crazy bracket like we did last year. So it took forever to finish, but that was also because there was a qualifying round and all this kind of stuff. And now I'll reach out to some of the West Coast crew and see if anybody wants to hop on there, like Northwest. I said Vic, if Ed wants to find a partner, we can figure all that out. So, all right, so that's done. Adam, how's work been, man? Good.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, it sucks.
I hear you.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Know anybody hiring?
Yeah. I could probably find you something.
Oh yeah.
I had to figure out what's near you, but yeah,
Everybody's having fun with their jobs these days.
Isn't it great?
Yep.
everybody just
People
wants
leave.
more for less, man. That's the way it is.
People leave and they don't replace them, so you inherit
Yeah.
their work.
Yep. But not their salary.
Nope.
That's right.
And in some
Oddly
cases, they
enough.
get to keep their jobs, and you still inherit their work.
Yep.
Oh, I've been there before.
Dunny, freaking layoffs everywhere. Yeah, man. Yep. Big League says I need an Illinois or a Wisco partner. See if Scott can do it. Man,
I'm waving at Maureen.
that's like it's kind of like this. There's a lot of fruitiness to it, but it almost reminds me of like a. There's a lot of different. It's very the Sagamore one, which I'm drinking now, is very fruit forward. Very fruit forward. It's like a combination of fruits. It's like you get some of that cherry, you get some orange. It's almost like the Starburst flavored kind of orange, not like a real orange. So it's very, very kind of candy forward. God, that's freaking good. My God. All right. So we want to find out what the ASCOT samples are and what I received in my boxes. So does anybody have a clue as to what Calvados finish may have took that top spot before I make the reveal? I can share the screen. Think about a release that was a Calvados finish that was pretty popular. What's the time commitment for the Double Trouble? I mean, just whenever, Mark. I mean, it's definitely not going to be my next, not by next week. We can still finalize some things next week or figure out some team names. Maybe July, sometime. Maybe the end of June, beginning of July, something like that. Ed Williams says Murray Hill Club. Sugar Kitty says Middle West. Lance says Murray Hill. Murray Hill was the sample that scored my highest score. It was and it's right here. Special barrel finish Calvados. This one I loved this sample. It was the highest score I've ever given anything.
Dang.
Yeah, out of everything that I tried. I mean, it ranked higher than the what the hell is that thing called? Smoke Eye Hill last year.
O.H. Ingram.
Yeah, the O.H. Ingram. Yeah, it graded higher than that. I mean, this was everything that I've wanted in a whiskey. I know the bottles are probably gone now, but my God, I need a bottle of this somehow, some way. Absolutely fantastic stuff. That was my highest grade. Old Nancy Magic. Oh, is that Nancy stuff? Oh shit, I didn't know that's Nancy's stuff. The Murray Hill. I didn't know that. Nancy was definitely talking about that before it came out. Holy shit, that's crazy. That's, again, if anybody comes across a bottle of that, let me know. I know they're probably long gone at this point, but man, that is spectacular. But that was my number one. Tommy D, cheers, man. Good to see you. Nancy was definitely that. Yeah. Bourbon Engineer, cheers, buddy. Right. That was the best I tasted last year over Russell's 15 side by side. Yeah, I remember I tried the first time I tried it was at the meetup, the M&J meetup. That's the first time I tried it, and man, that is That is a spectacular whiskey. Had I had a bottle of that, that would have definitely landed in my top 10 somewhere. But yeah, so that was my number one. Let me see if I can share the screen here. Let's see. And I can kind of show you guys what was in here. That's not it. Okay. Let me share. It might be hard to see. Tommy, yes, I did. Thank you for that, my friend. And I want to get something back out to you that's from the same place. So I want you to try. I want you to try that. So yes, thank you for that, Tommy. I haven't cracked it yet, but I did get it. So thank you. So let's share the screen here. Why does that pop up? Okay. Anyway, this one. Okay. Where are we? Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Kind of. All right. I don't know how well you can read it on your end. So, all right. So starting, let's see here. Kind of just go through just kind of real quick. So a couple things that let's see. I don't know where anything is, but let's kind of go through it really quick. Edmund's Honor. What is this? That was in a finished cognac with infused vanilla. That was an 86. Frey Ranch Bottled and Bond Batch 6 was a gold. I gave that an 83. Smoke Wagon Bottled and Bond Rye Whiskey was an 85. I remember that one was actually pretty good. Minor Case Straight Rye Whiskey from Limestone Branch. I was not a fan of that. I got a 72. Wild Turkey 101 Rye, you had an 82. Russell's Reserve 6-year-old Rye, got a 72 on that one. So an honorable mention. Blue Run Emerald 2 Kentucky Straight Rye, gave that a 78. 13th Century Rye, gave that a 90. I went back and tasted a little sip of that. That's actually pretty good stuff. I've never heard of them before. Well, I've heard the name, but I don't. I've never tasted anything other than the sample that I got.
I read 13th Colony. Whoops.
Yeah, so it threw me off too when I first saw the reveal. I was like 13th Colony. I was like, oh no, 13th Century. But I went back and just tasted a little bit of that, and that's a really good rye. I want to pop back because I'm missing in the chat here. Let's see. Tommy, you're in Wisconsin now. Okay, gotcha. No more Wyoming, heading to Japan in July. Damn. Tom Black, cheers, man. What's up, buddy? Let's see. Woody Creek, Colorado Straight 100% Rye. That was a 75, an honorable mention. Bullet 10-year-old Rye, gave that an 81. It was a gold. Ponfrey Westlvania Rye, 90 proof. That was an 86. Union Horse Reunion Straight Rye, that was an 80. Is that a gold? Oak Lore North Carolina Straight Rye Whiskey, that was a 77. Dark Arts. So Dark Arts Ripple Rye, Straight Rye, finished in maple syrup barrels with toasted Amburana. I remember tasting that one. It's super sweet. It's too sweet. There's like no rounding off with kind of anything else on that whiskey. You know what's crazy too is they use so I put some pretty. I really kind of went into the tasting notes on what I was getting, and I know John. I showed some folks. John was like, "Hey man, love the tasting notes, and thanks for making it very easy for me." But I tried to kind of dig into them. But I remember a lot of these whiskeys from when I went back and tasted them. Fincasa Whiskey Batch 2. I don't know who they are. That was a special barrel finished rye. It was finished in rum. It was 80. Epic Distillers Blend. They're out of Maryland. Special barrel finished rye, rum, toasted oak, Madeira, Scotch. That was that real funky one.
Whoa.
Yeah. Baltimore Spirits Company. Yeah. So I gave that a 77 just because like the Scotch overpowers everything on that. It like you get some peaks of some of the flavors of some of that other stuff in there, but the dominant note on that is that Scotch note. But there's just a lot going on that one. Circle City Toasted Honey Finished Rye was fantastic. That was a 93. That was really, really good. I think I tried something else from them in here too, if I'm not mistaken. Lost Lantern, New York Distilling Straight Rye Whiskey Finish in Apple Brandy Cask was an 88. That was good. A lot of stuff. I like a lot of the stuff that Lost Lantern does.
The Circle City's in Indy.
Is it an Indy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we should swing through there.
That'd be a lot of fun. Kentucky Rambler Rye. Gave that an 81 as a blend of straight ryes. Jefferson's Rye Whiskey. Redbreast Irish Whiskey Pinot Ricard. That's who the company is. Blend of straight rye. It was a 75. K-Luke Whiskey Company Small Batch Toasted Barrel Batch number 4. Gave that a 95. Yeah, I liked that blind, man. Smoke Wagon Blender Select Rye Whiskey, which I've never had that before outside of this. Like that at a 92. There's some I'd like to try to go back and taste through again, but I'd rather just give the samples away. Town Branch Overproof 4-barrel from Lexington Brewing and Distilling Company is a 78. King's Family Tennessee Standard Blended Bourbon, 94.
That's Travis's place.
That's yeah. I was gonna say I know Jeff's messaged me about them before.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's tried some stuff and he really, really likes what they have. And I mean, apparently I did too. So
they've got some really good stuff.
Hainer 1866, an American whiskey from Hainer Distilling. Don't know, it's a 79. 15 Stars, 3 Kings was a 93. I know who 15 Stars is, but I don't know what the 3 Kings is. I'd have to look that up. I don't know what that is. Jack Daniel's Triple Mash Blended Straight Whiskey. That was a 77. Chattanooga Whiskey Founders Anniversary Blend. I loved. That was a 92. I think we've tried that. I tried that somewhere.
Yeah, the Turks brought it.
Yeah, I was going to say. Now, this one right here may surprise a lot of people, but this Lasso Motel 18-year American Straight Whiskey, I gave it a 96. I think that was my second highest score. They actually have that on Sealbox right now for 200 something. But that one, that went up for like best in show, I think it is right now, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going on to figure out what the best overall whiskey was. So I'm pretty sure that won best in show, if I remember correctly.
Is that 18-year American?
That's 18-year American.
The
Yeah.
MGP white whiskey?
Yeah. It's fucking good, man.
Dang.
Yeah. Let me catch up here. Sorry. That's wild if 13th Century is on par with 13th Colony. I mean, they're two different different entities, but that was really good. I mean, good stuff. Oaklaw review coming out next week, says Marty. Sounds like it could have been good, but for the Scotch, yeah, it was an interesting mix, but the Scotch was very overpowering. It almost masked some of the other flavors that were in there. Like it had a lot of potential. It's just maybe it was outdone. I don't know. Cheers, Jigs. What's up, man? Roscoe P. Coltrane's in the house. That Lasso, I believe, won. Oh, it did win overall. I know it won. Like I thought it won best in show, but I got to look. Lasso Mattel sounds seedy. That shit was good, man. If you go back and watch, so if you go on the Spirits Network, I think Fred posted something, but he had eight maybe judges on there. Every one of them was like raving about that whiskey. They were like this thing is just it's everything you want. Like every time you sip it, it's like it just decadent. Like it hits every part of the palate. If you go back and watch it, every person that was on that panel said the same exact thing, and they all voted for it unanimously. So that was a really good one. I'm glad I was on that. Huh?
We got one of those barrels.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Barrel Bourbon Batch 36, I gave an 88 to, which I'm happy about. Like me some barrel. Circle City 50-50 Club Batch 1, blended straight bourbon, gave that an 81. Whoa. Penelope Barrel Strength Batch 19 was not a fan. 73. Luxro 4-grain double single barrel was a 90 single barrel. K-Luke Whiskey Company Small Batch 11, I gave a 94 to, which I love the Batch 11. So thankfully, drinking it blind was on par with that. Jefferson's Bourbon blended straight, I gave a 70. Yeah, not my thing. Burton James Uniquely American Bourbon Batch 1, B.H. James Distillers, gave an 83 to that. Isaac Bowman Port Finished Bourbon is 76. Honorable mention. Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel, not a fan. 72. Sorry, Elijah Craig, but wasn't a fan of that one.
There goes our pick.
Yeah. The Dark Arts Straight Bourbon finished in Calvados. I don't know what it's about Calvados, man, but gave that one a 94. That was fantastic. I actually have that one right. Is it this one? No, that's 108.69. It's over here somewhere. Whiskey Tree Weeded Bourbon, 77. I never heard of 7.3 distilling before. Fox and Odin Double Oaked Straight Bourbon Whiskey was a 79. That was a double oaked special finish. 2XO Kentucky Straight Bourbon French Oak gave an 81. The Grove Collective HYDR Straight Bourbon Whiskey out of Bespoken Spirits was an 82. Bespoken Alchemist Series 1 Straight Bourbon Whiskey finished in oak, or finished bourbon, was a 74. Not a fan. Penelope Toasted Bourbon, a 71. Not a fan. Dark Art Straight Bourbon finished in white port wine casks. Gave that a 92. That was great. I tell you, they do some good shit over there at Dark Arts.
Mm-hmm.
Yellowstone Limited 2024 French brandy and cognac casks, a 75. Not a fan.
Makes sense.
Yep. The Joseph Magnus Murray Hill Special Release Calvados, 99. That's the highest thing I have ever graded, man. That is, if I didn't have to send this sample out to whoever wins it, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'm being honest with you. I'm being greedy. I'm not a greedy person, but I'm being greedy. Like that's good. I tell you, if somebody could find me a bottle of that, man, I'll maybe even give you a dusty bottle too.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's how bad I want one. I should have got one. Lasso Motel Rosé cask finish was pretty good, 84. Angel's Envy Triple Oak, a 75. Not a fan. SN Pike's Magnolia Single Barrel Bourbon was an 84. Never heard of them before, but it was good. That's a single barrel bourbon, 11 years or older. Starlight Distillery Single Barrel Indiana Bourbon was a 96.
Whoa.
Yep. That's up to 10 years, which is interesting. They have stuff that's that old.
I don't know.
Because when I saw that, I was thinking to myself, I was like, wait a second. I don't think they have stuff that was that old. But
well, that's the category. So it's like 10 and under, I assume, right?
I guess. Freight Ranch Single Barrel Bourbon 1593-01 was not a fan, 72. Peg Leg Porker Tennessee Straight Bourbon Whiskey Black Label was an 86. I thought that was pretty good. Redemption's 18-year-old rye, gave that a 95. I actually like that a lot. Dark Arts finished in toasted was it Jubilee's Fleur French Oak Staves was a 93. I don't know if you can see, but everything from Dark Arts was really good. Blue Run Trifecta Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 6 to 10 years was an 80. Brothers Bond Bourbon Bottled and Bond, I liked. It's an 87. I've never even tried their stuff before. Let's see here.
What's the Whiskey Diaries people, right?
Yeah,
Or the Vampire Diaries, something like that.
Oh, is that theirs?
Yeah.
Huh. Kentucky Senator release number 5, John Brown was a 75. I didn't like that one. Four Roses Small Batch was a 78. Broken Top Whiskey Pinot Noir Cask Bourbon was a 90. Devil's Creek California Straight Bourbon Whiskey Small Batch was an 82. Smoke Wagon Straight Bourbon Whiskey up to 5 years was a 79. Oak Lore 4-grain Bourbon Whiskey was a 72. Not a fan. Black Band Weeded Bourbon was an 82. I've never tried anything from them before either. Rebel 100 Straight Bourbon Whiskey, a 91.
Wow.
Weeder. Yeah, they're Weeders. Benjamin, hold on. I think Ben just joined. Let's see. Where is he? There he is.
We got ourselves a Weeder.
Is he on there? There he is. Okay, what's going on, man?
What's up,
How you
bud?
doon, man?
What
Good.
up?
Place looked too gorgeous. I had to come ruin it.
Castle and Key, 7-year cask strength weeded bourbon was good. Like that one. Now, this one was interesting. So, the Peter E. Hart Kentucky Straight Weeded Bourbon Single Barrel. So, this is part of the single barrel competition, was the weeded bourbon. That was fantastic. I've never even heard of Peter E. Hart Spirits. Barrel King AC1 blended by Air Capital Barrel Society was a freaking hitter, 96. Row 94 Foolproof, I've never heard of them. It was a 77. Yellowstone Selected Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, it was a 76.
Wait, hang on. The Castle and Key 7-year weeded bourbon, was that a single barrel or they actually made something decent finally?
I think that's their shelfer.
That might be their shelfer, yeah.
Wow.
Might be their. I think that might be their taste. Yeah, so it doesn't say single barrel on there. Seal Box Private Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon 15-year batch 1. It was a 97. That's fucking shit slaps, man.
That's buff turkey.
Yeah, this shit's good. Woodinville Straight Bourbon Taste Competition was an 80. Blue Run Kentucky Straight High Rye Bourbon was an 82. Kentucky Rambler Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey was a 71. Not a fan. Old Glory Bourbon Bottled and Bond was a 70. Not a fan. Brothers Bond Bourbon Cask Strength was an 84. So their other one scored high. Rabbit Hole, that was the lowest you could go. Rabbit Hole Straight Bourbon Whiskey was a 70.
And that's the high gold. That's like one of the $200-$300 bottles, isn't it? Or is that the black
I don't
label?
know. That's crazy if it is, though.
Their stuff sucks.
Yeah.
Still Lawson Cask Strength Bourbon was at 84. Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered Bourbon Whiskey Whiskey 100 Straight Bourbon 90. Blue Note Juke Joint was a 73. Dragon's Milk Origin Bonded was an 81. Four Roses Bourbon, I guess that's their yellow bottle, was a 76. Chicken Cock Straight Bourbon was a 75. McTavish, the War Chief Bottled and Bond, never heard of them. That was an 80. Row 94 again was a 73. It's not that good. Binder's Stash Era of Treatment number 3, selected by Bourbon Barrels, ALZ. So those are the ones that the donations go to Alzheimer's.
Mm-hmm.
I know Pat had sent me 2 bottles of some stuff that was from that group. Gave that a 90. That was good. Ben Holiday 8-year 1-barrel bourbon. That was out of the single barrel competition. It was an 86. Revelette Bourbon Green Label Single Barrel Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. A single barrel. I don't know who that is, but it was an 80. Revelette. I don't know. Four Roses OBSK. That was the one that for some reason it wouldn't allow me to grade. Striped Pig Barrel Strength Bourbon Together Club. Single barrel pig competition. That was in 97. That was fucking killer, which I've never heard of. Striped Pig Barrel Strength. Elliott Brothers Bourbon Club of Arkansas, 77 for the single barrel. Elijah Craig, the Deatsville Strikes Back, which was great. They had a great one last year. And I think this is their second one. That was in 94. Really good pick. Rare Character, the Aurora Bourbon Club of Arkansas, again in 88. Doc Swinson's Stag Killer Bourbon Club of Arkansas, a 91. Yeah, they picked some shit, man. Kentucky Peerless Whiskey Bitters was an 89. That was a single barrel. Peerless Strawberry Parfait in 85. Silver Belly Whiskey single barrel, Alan Jackson's pick, a 78. And that is it, I think. I don't think there's any more. I think it was just those pages. All right. There we go. That's everything, y'all.
So what were your bangers besides Puff Turkey?
All right, you want me to go through the whole list again, Ben?
No. Can you sort it and show like your top 5?
No. That's what I said. I gotta see if I can export it to Excel and do it, but they didn't send it in like that kind of form where you can sort or anything like that. But that would have been great. They did last year. They just didn't do it this year. So, get this thing off the screen.
You just have to go in and search DP.
DP. Just
For the double platinum.
Let's see. I might. Where are we? Wow, I missed a lot of chat reading all this shit. Jigs. I remember seeing Jigs. Let's see. Like I said, I was more impressed with the stuff this year than last year. Last year was just like way up and down. I mean, obviously there was some stuff in here that was just not that great. But that Joseph Magnus Murray Hill, man, that shit. Oh my God.
Look at Jason.
Bottle?
Huh?
The blue bottle?
Yeah, the one was finished in Calvados.
Batch 4, yeah. Sorry, I was driving home for the last piece.
That was my number one.
The beginning of your list, so
that's my number one. The award I didn't place.
Yeah,
oh my God, Gary! Oh man, how many backups of that do you have? Circle City is awesome. They're in my neck of the woods. They're 12-year rye and heaven. Damn. Yep. Sorry, Pete. It's single malt. Lasso Motel, where the girls rope you in. Don't take a UV light. The Lux Row double single barrels on clearance for $39.99 around me. Interesting. 7-3 is out of Louisiana. Okay. Chris Baker. Cheers, man. Let's see. Wow, that Murray Hill was your jam. That Murray Hill was as I said, man, if I was going to keep a sample, it'd be this one and not send it to whoever wins, but I'll send it to you. Dark Heart.
Did you rate that 100?
I was a fan of all of it. I'll keep my eye out for one day, and I've heard them floating around here. Man, if you find one, please let me know. I'll send you something, I promise you. I might be able to find you one in my basement. I'll let you know. Damn, man. Okay, I hear you. Let me know. I'll send you something, whatever. Any big surprises? I mean, the dark art stuff, to be honest with you, the dark art stuff was everything that I tried from them was great, which I wasn't expecting. But there's some names out there that I graded pretty high that I've never even heard of before. So they'll be the ones I kind of dig into a little bit deeper, maybe try to reach out to them and see if they can send something. I can kind of review it. Because like I said, I'm not going to keep any of these samples to kind of go back and taste. I'm just going to send them off to whoever wins tonight. So, but I'd like to reach out to a couple of those brands just to see what they have. But I thought the Starlight had 8 years. It may have been 8 years. I mean, I think it said up to 10. But that Starlight was damn good, man. Pretty sure my local store has them. Murray Hill. Okay. I mean, I could use a couple. So, Starlight started a little over 10 years ago. Yeah, Jason, he rated Jeff the Creep Platinum. Okay, get out of here. Does he rate the Sir Davis? I didn't get the Sir Davis. Didn't get the Sir Davis. The Lasso Motel, that 18-year American whiskey, is a fucking hitter, man. I'll tell you that. When those, if you like, say, if you go on the, I think it's on the Spirits Network too. If you go to Spirits Network or you can probably find it on like the ASCOT page or something. But when they're all sitting around talking about it, I mean, I tell you, I mean, every
but
person.
shocker, high-aged MGP light whiskey is damn good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they did with it, like where they aged it or anything like that, but yeah, I know it won Best in Show, and I guess it was going up into. I don't know if it won Best Overall. That'd be amazing if it did, but. Whiskey Diaries would be an excellent show, but the cast would be uglier. Dee Dee needs to contact Sarah at Dark Arts. I know who Sarah is. SoCal Jake, man, are you in for Double Trouble? Ben, are you in for Double Trouble? What's going on? Who's your partner? I love the 90 on the Rebel 100 for $25. Absolutely.
I'm waiting on a confirmation message.
Okay. You got it. So the Hair Gold is Star Hill Farms, man. You know what? I forgot to bring that sample over here with me. God damn.
Are they contacting you about your auto warranty?
Road 94 is Green River at 94 proof. Dirks Bentley. Okay. Well, I will tell you, it wasn't good. So I'm surprised I graded Juke Joint at a 73. I mean, I actually liked the Juke Joint, but maybe it just wasn't, you know. And here's another thing too, is I was drinking some of these samples fairly quickly, as most of you know. We received them pretty late. There was a delay, and we still had to get them back in time. So there was a couple nights where I had to put a little work in, but I'm not blaming it on that. But I don't know. I do like the Juke Joint. Just maybe I just didn't like it that day. I don't know. Does it deserve a 73? I don't know.
It wasn't a single barrel. I'm sure it was the Shelfer.
Yeah, I think it was a Shelfer.
The 90 proofer or whatever. Have you ever drank that?
Yeah, 93 proof, I think. I think it's 93 proof. I have that striped pig bottle. It is a killer. Yeah, I mean, that was a surprising one, too. I mean, that was good. I have a single barrel striped pig rye and bourbon, both bangers. I went there in South Carolina just because it was there. Big Vic, cheers, man. I gave Blue Run all low scores, no joke. I think the highest one I gave them was a 79, something like that. The Emerald Rye was in the low 70s. I think 79 was the lowest I gave them, if I'm not mistaken. I had to look again. Striped Pig is an 8-year source from Green River. Everything's fucking sourced from Green River now. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily a bad thing.
No, not at all. Well, I mean, the one thing I tried, the Row 94, that wasn't that good, man. DD recap: Murray Hill Club is fire, and DD loves Dark Arts. Yeah, the Dark Arts finish stuff was great. Ben, what's that?
The Blunt Blend.
Which one?
The Blunt Blend. Did you have that one? That one's a wild ride. I've got that one here. Oh, this? Oh, this is my girl Willow.
Bougie Nights.
Ah.
Otherwise known as Kim's dog.
Rated Murray Hill a 99, I believe, Ben. Yes, I did. That was the best thing I tried out of the whole competition, man. Blew fucking everything away. All of it. CJP Bourbon, cheers, man. Good to see you. JH, cheers. Lasso Motel versus the upcoming pick. I only have a small sample of each, so it's kind of hard to tell. I did reach out to that company and ask them. I was like, hey man, look, you guys scored really high on the thing. Like, do you have a sample or something? They asked me for my address. I don't know what they're going to send me, but I could try it then. What was the sample of the last one? It was I got two. The one was the 18-year American whiskey, which was fantastic, and the other one was a rosé finish, which was still good, just not anywhere near that. The 18-year light whiskey still on seal box. Yeah, it's still on there. Whiskey Uncensored. Cheers, says Sandeep.
Cheers, Sandeep.
Jigs. All right, we are caught up in chat. Let me pour this. This other Evernorth here. This is the Green River 313.
No, I don't drink that stuff.
74 corn, 16 rye, 10 malted barley. I believe that's what our pick is, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Wasn't it the low rye?
Yes.
Okay.
21.
No, 16.
16?
Yeah,
I thought we had a 13%.
Oh, did we have a 13%?
That's what I thought.
Oh shoot, I don't know.
But
I didn't know. I didn't know.
But
Notes are upstairs.
I've been waiting to like bring these things up and just say like, we are not incompetent when it comes to picking good whiskey.
Yeah, those are, man. I'm very happy with the stuff that we got from them. I can't wait. It should be out. He said it's going to get bottled this week.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And possibly picked up this week. So maybe next week release. I don't know. Not sure. We'll see. Yes, those were good. I'm looking forward to getting your Green River pick opened up on Friday. I like the stickers are really cool, man. I was pretty happy with the stickers. Went to the old WWF stickers.
Mm-hmm. Finally get my Green Rivers tomorrow.
Is that a bourbon or a rye?
Rebel.
Oh, okay.
120 proof Rebel.
Okay.
Picked by some guy who was in chat.
By some
Some
guy who
dusty
wasn't
tartlets.
Yeah. Bougie nights. There we go.
If he
Goodness,
puts
Randall
on
Erickson with
sticker,
a
I have to buy it.
that cost per sample $1. Sounds like a deal, and it's when you got it, Randall. Thank you, man.
When dogs are on the labels, it's like a must buy, you know. Especially when it's a dog, that actually likes you.
Fair.
Randall, thank you, man. You are in it to win it, my friend. Cheers, buddy. Randall coming in high. Yes, he is. Ed Williams says impressive.
Most impressive.
Ooh. Damn. Nose on that Green River. Good Lord. I can show the stickers. Let me see here. It might be easier to pull it from my phone. So we got 3 picks from Evernorth. There's actually a lot of stuff coming out. It's making me very nervous.
The stickers look better than those.
If I didn't know Shelton handwriting when I see it,
My blue painter's tape.
that's it.
I mean, if you're nervous, I'll just put PN3 on this one, and you won't have to worry about it at all. I'll have it sold out and paid for within an hour.
I think I want a couple of backups of that one.
Yeah.
Whoops.
The weirdest thing is the only other guy I know who uses the blue tape for samples is a doctor, literally MD. But he's got the prettiest handwriting of any doctor you've ever seen. So I see the Shelton samples, and you have like this.
Dang.
Dang, man. That
looks like a doctor that started in engineering and then trained.
Yeah.
So again, guys, could be next week, probably be the week after, maybe, for the Evernorth releases. But here's a couple pictures of what they look like. Let's see. Let me blow myself up here. It sounds really bad, but all right. So this is the American whiskey label. Macho Jeff's American whiskey, 1 of 3. Did them kind of like trading cards. Y'all want some cake? So that was
Yeah.
that was the American whiskey. The next one we picked was from Southern Distilling, and that was actually a weeder.
60,
Around-
30, 10.
Huh?
60, 30, 10.
Yep. So 60. Yeah. And this is what we used for that one. Sergeant Slaughter's weeder. Give me that Weller Killer. I didn't want to add anything else to it, but I was going to put like numbers on their helmets like they do through like buds. But they're all going to have 107 on there, but I don't know what the proof is. So guarantee like the actual proof, but
those are a low entry proof. So whatever the proof is, keep in mind that it's barrel proof. But I think they go in at like 110, something around there.
Wow. Okay. I didn't. Yeah, that's. And then this is the Green River that we picked. Ugh. Andre the Giant's Cherry River. So those are the stickers that we're going with. I know Jeff loved it because he's a wrestling fanatic. So a couple people are. I know Girth loved them. He's like, oh my God, I gotta have those stickers. He sent me a picture of him and Sergeant Slaughter. I was like, holy shit. Evernorth weeded. That sounds incredibly intriguing. How's the Green River weeded barrel? I mean, I haven't tasted this one, but the nose is fantastic on it.
That weeder we picked is still my favorite of the three.
You like the weeder the best?
Yep.
Ben, you got to buy all three and tell me which one you like the best, all right? Did you hear me, Ben?
No, I think I was talking at the same time. No.
Oh, I said you got to buy all three and then tell me which one you like.
You're going to buy me all three and then I can tell you which one.
Dang, what a deal.
Right.
He's not listening.
No. Yeah, it's true. I'm hearing. I'm not listening.
CJP Bourbon did not know they had Southern barrels. They had just so happened to come in when we got there. So, whoa, man! I can almost see the top of
Nice
your head.
angle.
What a five head. Jeez.
Is he frozen? Oh, there he is. What's up, man?
Not paying attention.
Cheers, buddy. Mark B here with another $20 super chat. Says, "Got to step it up." I appreciate that, Mark. Cheers, man.
Look at the competition tonight. Wow.
Yes, it is. Cheers, Mark. I appreciate that, buddy. You're in it to win it, my friend.
And I look like an illuminated stop sign. Jeez. This shirt is not that red in person.
Oh, God.
We're not going with the Kool-Aid. We're going with the stop sign.
Oh, yeah.
Maureen says, that's no doctor I work with. Outstanding. I'll buy any Evernorth pick on their own releases without question. Yeah, I mean, again, those guys have put out they get really good stuff. I mean, Adam, they're vetting for all the barrels they get, I imagine, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So everything that I've tried from them has been great. I mean, I know there's people out there that have tried 5 times the amount of Evernorth that I have, but I'm a fan of what they're doing.
Dan, my buddy that's up the street has a Instagram channel, reviewing whiskey, and the Hotel Lasso, the 18.
Mm-hmm.
They send him a whole bottle of that in like a kit.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I've been hearing things about that for a while from Bill Bauer down in Texas. Pecker House. He was offered them a bunch down there and really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What the 18 year?
Yeah, he was talking about it like 6 months ago, and I'm like, well, I don't know if it was the 18. I think it was a couple different offerings, and I'm like, I don't know what the heck that is. Do you know what it is? He's like, no, but they keep telling me I should check it out.
You were definitely on a group text, and I sent a picture of drinking that a few months ago.
I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes those group tests go out real quick.
And just to recap, the Castle and Key Weeder, I had that yesterday for the first time. I'm going to pick up a bottle tomorrow.
Are you?
Wow,
Yeah.
They finally made something decent.
I think it's absolutely excellent, and it's $50. It's a 7-year weeder, and it's gonna slap the shit out.
That's not bad. That's not a bad price.
Did they
Might have to
source
check
it?
that.
That seems unlikely. Were they distilling 7 years ago?
Probably. Well,
How old are we now? Probably.
Their first release was 3 years ago, right?
Good to see you.
No.
Maybe 2 years ago.
Good luck to you also, Randall.
7 seems old.
Year better be good. It's 250. Yeah.
Yeah,
Again,
you're right. It was 2.5 years ago.
When I tasted it, I mean, I gave it a 96.
It was really bad.
That's why I'm saying for them to go from that bad to over a 90 in Dan's book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like maybe they got some MGP wheat or something. Or some
Completely different mash bill,
Green
though.
River or Bardstown wheat.
Yeah, man.
No, it's like 10 or 12% winter wheat.
Ooh.
I'm gonna look that up right now, actually.
This is really good.
Distilled it. Is that the Star Hill?
Yeah.
Hasn't landed here yet.
Big fan.
I should have brought that sample with me, damn it.
I can tell you something. You're a big fan.
Again, Josh, like, I mean, just don't judge it just by what I'm saying. Like, if you go on that, they recorded it with Fred and he had a whole bunch of different judges around him, and they all unanimously picked that lasso. So, just saying.
Hey, Ben.
Hey.
109 barrels, 7 years old. Proof is 105.8, and the mash bill on it is 73 corn, 17 malted barley, 10% winter wheat.
None of those things say where it's distilled.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess
it could be. It would just be surprising that they went from so bad to so bad.
Well, how long ago did what's her face leave Castle and Key?
Not long enough ago.
2 years ago?
Was it 2 years ago?
It was more like 4. Time
That's what
isn't
I
real
thought.
anymore.
That's true.
Huh.
Since COVID, it's been very
I'm
confusing.
pulling out for Hidden Bar and Winter Wheat, just saying. They didn't put anything in the competition, or if they did, I didn't get it. Thank God. Oh my.
Are we going to get some?
Years.
We getting some Hidden Barn in the samples for Double Trouble?
I got to get rid of that bottle somehow, y'all. I'm sorry,
God
man.
damn it!
I got to send somebody
Sagamore
to
8
Hidden
year,
Barn at
buddy.
some point. Adam, Shelley, you like your Weeder pick over your 18-year pick?
I do personally, but I've been in a weeder mood this year. I mean, they're all good. They're all really good.
Yeah. I mean, if you want me to take 15 seconds, I can run through the notes that I did on my
Do it, Gary.
through.
Do it. Do
Plus,
it.
it's the difference between a 107 and a 136. Proof.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. That's fair. It is a low proofer. So
on the Green River, both Maureen and I did both the bourbons. We got subtle, silky, crushable, vanilla into cherry. If it's proof, it's a slow build proof. Like if you've had a Thai or Indian dish that, like when you first eat it, it's not spicy, but as you keep eating it, it builds.
Yep.
If I don't remember the proof on that Green River, but it's not obvious. Just that that could be dangerous if that one's actually in the 120 plus range. What are you reading, Adam?
I'm just looking at my 18-year. That's all I got left.
I thought it was like 126 proof, but I could be wrong.
It wouldn't surprise me if it is, but I mean it's dangerous in that it was not drinking anywhere near it. The Southern Distilling this time around, we kind of got some peanut and burnt toffee on it that holds through the finish. One of the things that I think hit us then and still hits me, it's not an obvious weeder. It doesn't come across with notes that you traditionally get with that. Both of these, Maureen said, she couldn't pick out what they reminded her of, but they both had a little bit of familiarity to them. And then on the that 18-year light whiskey, I had more oak on the nose than your usual light whiskey, almost kind of if it had some like double oak or rebarrel notes to it.
Yep.
And for me, the palate is everything that you want in a light whiskey, but it has the oak to it, and again with it being an 18-year, that one is just when we were going through and tasting them, that was one, like the moment I tasted it, it's like done, that's it.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you how many Michigan stores are pissed that they didn't even get a chance at looking at the 18-year.
They only had 8 barrels, and we got there the day after they got them.
Yeah. And that's
what's up, bud?
And they must like us too, because otherwise we would not have been tasting these things out of barrel. But that's my 3 cents.
I got an interesting note. I don't. I think I was live when I tasted that, but I got or maybe I wasn't.
Wasn't going to
drink almost like a pineapple upside down cake note on it.
Yep.
And that's something I don't get a lot of, is that like pineapple note, but it had this just kind of tropical vibe to it, along with that yellow cake and like a little bit of some chocolate. And like you said, there's that like kind of almost like a double oak kind of influence to it, where you do get a little bit of that kind of like darkness and that bite. And man, that thing won me over, man, completely. Bourbon Jerk said the Hidden Barn is still the worst he's ever tried. Yes, the Hidden Barn. Oh my!
Darrell found something on his table.
I've got some Broken Barrel rye to get rid of. Root beer and butterscotch on the Weeder, says the Bourbon Jerk. Okay. I remember the Weeder had the Weeder it pulled me in all different kinds of directions. I was getting like a mixed dairy kind of thing, and a dairy for coffee.
Dude, mute your mic, Darrell.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not a Weeder fan, but these Southern Distilling Company Weeder barrels I've tasted so far are awesome. Cheers, Jonathan's eyes and foreheads. Yeah, those are good. Those are good tasting notes, Gary. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice.
Shit. I have one of those over there somewhere. Which one is that? The DT?
The DT, okay. 3409. Haven't had that one in a while.
Those are classics at this point.
I don't know. I think my favorite Nashville was the Sonic Boom. Sorry, Dan.
Sonic Boom.
That was really good.
Sonic Boom was good. I like that one.
That was one of the fastest bottles I've finished.
Jeff says next 5 barrels coming are So Wild: Memphis, 2 Kentucky, Indiana, North Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah, old Dom.
Ben, what's the next pick you're going on, Benjamin?
Next pick I'm going on?
Yeah.
I just had 2 come out here locally. A Found North and a Blue Note.
Nice.
What Found North? You got a rye?
Yeah. Rye finished in Pinot de Charente.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's fucking fire, I'll be honest.
You have any more? Are they're not out yet?
I can get them if you want them.
Yeah, grab me one.
I might reach out.
Hang on, I got one of the tater stickers here. The bottle's over there, but I don't have to get up for this. Yeah, it's here.
Hold on, let me zoom in.
Letterkenny, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Better Patter, let's get at her.
And then look in the background on the wall.
That's funny. That's good.
It's that one's really good. The juke joint is tasty, but it's also half the price. The Blue Note's 50, the Found North's 100, but the Found North is like 14 to 21-year-old rye and corn.
Well, let me know, man. If you want to grab one for me, I'll get one.
It's delicious, but they don't ship. But I know how to. I'm slow at it, but I know how to. Almost as slow as me.
It's crazy. I had to, because I know Chris.
One of these days,
he reached back out to me and asked me if I wanted to do a pick, and I was like, man, I don't know if we can right now, to be honest with you.
Who did?
Chris from Found North.
Oh.
So we were supposed to do something with him, but I was like, man, there's no way right now. It's not a good time. So I told him I'll get back in touch with him at a different time and see what he had available. So there's just too much. There's too much coming out right now, and you know,
Too many releases.
yeah.
Tommy,
Piling up.
hit me up. I can make that happen.
Huh? What'd you say, Ben?
Somebody else was saying they wanted the sticker. I think that was the bourbon jerk.
Would love to try.
Yeah.
Found North says Mrs. EJ. They don't get out there. Okay.
No,
Hmm.
well, you know people who handle it.
Dusty, Ed, and me are getting into double trouble. Okay, Big Vic and Ed. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Rigged.
Uh-oh.
Dan, I'm looking for a random partner.
You're looking for a random partner?
Yep.
I know there's a couple people. There's I know EJ needs a partner.
EJ and JA, that could work.
EJ,
Yeah.
JA, yeah.
The Double J crew.
Vic and Ed. And just let me know what your guys' team name is going to be. Darrell, is yours going to stay the same?
Yeah, we'll keep it the same.
All right, that was Zero Saints here.
Yeah.
Oh, that clown.
We should change Darrell's team name to Playing for Second.
idea how I remember that.
He's not gonna make it that far
Oh,
this year.
Saints, because it's
Don't let us beat you after saying that.
Hey, you got lucky and caught me right after a Jack Daniels pick. So
That's what.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
Ben's waiting for confirmation. John's, you got Ben. I don't know. I mean, there's still some people I know, like Northwest Bourbon. I was going to ask him if he wanted to hop in.
Dan, I think Ed and Vic, their controlled pour is going to be a cigar.
That's true. That's true. Mark Emmenegger says, "Okay, Jonathan, I'll be your Huckleberry."
Oh, boy.
That-
Mark,
I
if
mean,
you want in, man, let me know.
Team Avocado.
And
Ben, reach out to Big League. He was just on here looking for a partner.
was he?
Yeah. He said he was trying to find somebody in Illinois or Wisconsin, but I'm sure that New York is just as good. Maybe because of time frame.
Nah, we drink and smoke together all the time. But well, I will let you know.
A partnership between New York and Chicago.
What to pour now? What to pour? How about some Green Rivel?
This is next.
What you got?
The Hunt Soldier.
the 10-year pick.
Ooh.
It is a 10-year, 142.6.
Is that the one from Vic?
No.
Holy
Oh,
shit. 142.6?
Yep.
why you doing-
Those 10-year are kind of nuts,
Yeah.
man. They're really good.
EJ says, I'm up for whatever. Okay. Well, John, if you want to partner with EJ, you can do that.
This will probably be my last pour because I need to take a shower tonight. And I'm not trying to drown.
I have to work at 2 a.m., so whatever.
Cool.
whether it's Doc or EJ, either one.
Oh,
I want to get to know
maybe
somebody.
Gary. I'm like so tempted to crack open this sample. Like, sorry, y'all. I'm not going to do it, though. God damn.
Maureen said if she wins, you can keep that sample.
Sweet. Thank you. Yeah, but anybody. So I know there's some folks that said they can take a look. Let me know. I'll be glad to buy one and have it back up because that's damn good.
I have not seen that bottle in Massachusetts ever.
Yeah.
Massive two shits.
Massive two shits.
Damn.
Nice.
And then we got fucking Bardstown Bourbon Company coming out.
Ooh.
Do we have a date on that one yet?
No, I mean it's probably going to be soon, but somebody said like wedding cake on that one, and I was like, man, that's a good call. It is definitely sweet, but somebody joined.
Like if your wedding cake was made of taters?
If your wedding cake was really taters. What's up, Joey?
Cheers,
Rare
buddy.
rare tartlets tonight. Okay.
Damn.
How you doing, man?
Hey man, what's up, Dusty?
Not much.
Hey man, did you texted me that label for Salt and Slaughter, and I was trying to text you back to say, yeah, email it to me, but it would not go through. Did you like text me and they go off the grid? What happened?
He tried to make a poll.
I'm like, email me. It would not go through. And I tried for like an hour. I'm like, I don't know. Dusty must be in like freaking Zimbabwe somewhere. I don't know where he is.
No, I don't know where I was, to be honest with you. But
yeah, it would not. The text
for some reason, man, I put it in the I forget which app I used, but it was like it would not work. It would not edit. And I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? It was pissing me off. Jesus. I was like, but I finally got it. I had to switch it a little bit. So
it's all good.
Do you what are you drinking on tonight?
Nothing yet. I'm just looking at bottles. I have to. I'm filming a couple reviews tonight, so I've been sipping on the Bowman Cast Strength Batch 3. Not a bad bourbon at all. Did you have any surprises on this go round in the ASCOTs? Yeah, I actually gave I gave one Blue Run a good score. That was my. Did you? Which one was it? The high rye bourbon. Yeah. Did you get the Lasso? Did you get that 18-year American whiskey? I was looking for it. I don't think I got it in my sample pack. Okay. Did you? Yeah. Yeah. What the hell, man? I got a lot of the finishes that I got. What were you talking about? I got one that was like a Madeira Scotch. The Dark Arts. There was a couple of Dark Arts that I actually gave high scores to as well. Every Dark Arts that I drank, I gave a high score to. I thought they were fantastic. Yeah. And then there were some that I had never had that I gave high score, like Minden Mill, Nevada Straight Bourbon Whiskey. That got a high score for me. Left Bank Bourbon. They sent me 3 bottles, and I haven't reviewed a single one of them.
Jay, was the Minden Mill, was that the small batch, or was that a cast strength?
It just says Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Oh, it's a small batch, up to 5 years.
We saw that here in Mass, and my brother was asking me about it, and no one has seemed to try it. What did you give it for a score?
I gave it an 88. You did a pretty good score.
I asked them for some tasting notes and information. They're like, "Oh, you should just buy it." And I'm like, "That was it." It was the dumbest answer of all time. It's too bad.
They sent me 3 bottles, but I haven't had time to review them yet. So they gave me a single malt, a rye, and then the bourbon. Who Minden Mill?
Wait. Sorry,
Minden Mill did. Dustin? Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I got something from Club Blue small batch. I didn't get that. Finished with Maplewood. That one got a pretty good score. I mean, some of these I never heard of. And then I got a bunch of like brands that we really like that I didn't. I gave the Remus Babe Ruth Reserve a 78. Oh, yeah. Babe Ruth Reserve? Damn, I didn't get the Babe Ruth one. Yep. Did you get the Redemption?
Is that because you're a Mets fan?
What?
Is that because you're a Mets fan?
I mean, maybe subconsciously I knew it tasted like shit. So, so Elixir Spirit says Minden Mills are pretty stellar. Yeah, I mean it was really good stuff, man. And they're out in Nevada too, I believe. Yep.
Hey, Tarek's in the chat.
What?
That's what it looks like. What's up, Tarek?
Cheers, man.
10% oats and Minden Mill mash bill.
I mean, I don't know anybody else who would have the name Elixir Spirits.
Yeah.
Maybe. Locally got a 13-year Dark Arts Rye. 10-year bourbon. Both fantastic but pricey. Yeah. There was this one point in my tasting where I got a whole string of like Heaven Hill stuff and 1792 and Buffalo Trace. I didn't get any of that. Yep.
Well, I'll just show this. We'll know if it's him real quick.
Did you get Beyonce's? I did not get Beyonce. No, I didn't either. Yeah. I gave. Wait, you said you gave Penelope Barrel Strength not that great of a score? Yeah, mine was low. Well, it wasn't low, but it wasn't. Yeah, I gave them an 81 on that one. I want to say mine was. Yeah, I thought it was like a 70 something if I remember correctly. Assassin's Creed bourbon. What? You got some cool shit, man. And Yellowstone Select. I gave Assassin's Creed a 65, and I gave Yellowstone a 75.
Damn.
Yeah, my Yellowstone was really low too.
I Grand Theft Auto whiskey.
Yeah, seriously. I gave Ezra Brooks 99 and 80. I'm trying to like think. I gave Old Dominic cash strength a 90. They did that one. They good. Oh, dude, Old Dominic stuff is good.
You're not going to get any arguments from Darrell.
Yep. I gave Old Granddad 16 and 88. I actually had that in my.
You got the Old Granddad.
Darrell, you're still muted, bro.
Yeah, I said wait till you taste the pick. Yeah, that stuff's crazy.
Jay, did you get the Joseph Madness, the Murray Hill?
No, but I talked that whiskey up all last year. I know how good that thing was.
God damn.
That was a top 5. That was a top 5 whiskey for me last year. I think
that thing's.
Somebody brought it to the meetup. I remember trying it there.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Actually, I think it was I thought it was
Gary.
Stu. I thought Stu brought it, but could be wrong about that.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, there was some stuff in there that was surprising. I mean, there some stuff I never heard of. They got a decent score, but
yeah, I mean, that was the thing. And when you're trying them in, right one after the other, if it like comes right after like an Elijah Craig, I mean, who knows what you get. I got 1790. I got the 1792 sweet wheat in my thing.
Gross.
And I hate that whiskey. And I'm like, oh my God, what did I rate it? I rated it an 80, which is like barely a gold. So yeah. I felt like I did right by that.
I think if you drink that without expectations, it's much better.
Yeah, that's the problem, though. You can only have it blind then.
It reminds me of Juicy Fruit gum.
I got Eagleware 17 in my my packet.
What?
Yep. I gave that one a 90, double platinum.
Ooh.
Wow. William Lurella 12-year I gave it an 80. Oh shit. Yeah, I got a lot of crazy stuff. Garrison Brothers small batch, I gave a 70. Did not like that.
It's like shoe leather.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some pretty interesting stuff. So I was pretty surprised at some of these. I was more interested in some of the brands, like you said, Dusty, that I didn't know that got me.
Yeah.
So because now it's like I want to seek these out. I want to try more of this stuff.
Yeah.
When are we going to see a drum key in the ASCOT Awards, huh, dude?
Dude, let me get a blend out first, dude. Relax.
Yeah.
Barrel King mopped the floor, man.
Adam, I text him. It is him.
They crushed it.
Yeah, Barrel King crushed it.
Yeah.
Jared told me he submitted picks. He submitted a bunch of stuff. So
yeah. What's up, buddy?
Just saying.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, Macho Man?
Cheers, gorgeous.
Look
cheers, fellas. Look at this beautiful panel here tonight, man.
Your lighting is
we got Whack at Dusk.
Ah, we do. I know. Look at this.
Whack at Dusk.
You are glowing.
Channel name Whack at Dusk.
Just saying, if anybody's in Tennessee and needs killer picks, that guy in the chat, he's about it.
Yep.
Mash and drums. So what are you doing with your leftovers? Says Randall Erickson.
Oh yeah, mine are gone, dude.
Holy shit! You drank through all of them?
I didn't drink through all of them. I had my buddies over from the Bourbon Hunters and just like kind of poured some stuff out. I was like, don't drink these, try these, and I don't know, just got rid of the ones I didn't. I got a lot of mediocre ones I didn't really need to keep, but the ones that I really enjoyed, I kept and sipped on them. Yeah.
Did you chug all the bitters?
The what?
Did you chug all the bitters? Didn't you guys get some bitters?
I didn't get any bitters.
No, I got one that was finished in bitters.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Man.
I bet that was an experience.
Oh, he said mint Pinhook, a 9-year Pinhook rye. I didn't get Pinhook.
What are you drinking, Jeff? I missed that.
I got a sample of Dragon's Milk Origin Mead Cast Finish from Tom.
Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, I got some of that.
Oh, nice.
That was really good.
Yeah, I haven't dived into it yet. I figured tonight was perfect for some samples.
Mead says sipping on that BK Ohana. Yeah.
Mead can be weird.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
It tastes like a light honey finish.
Mm-hmm.
Just the right amount.
The Woodinville pick I tried earlier.
Kind of.
I've been wanting to try that Woodinville rye.
I just got a press release about like a new high age stated rye that they're bringing out. Woodinville.
It was like 8 years.
Yeah. I actually like their rye over their bourbon. I'm curious to try that. I hope they send me a sample or a bottle of that one.
Yeah. It's been a while since you did anything with them, Jason.
That's because they don't sell anymore.
Yeah.
We still have picks available on keg and bottle of Woodinvilles that we did like 4 years ago.
No way.
Yeah.
Did you sell out your larceny pick?
No, there's still like 10 bottles of the larceny left.
Well, go buy it.
ACB.
Yeah.
Dialing people.
I think it's still obviously the Elijah Craig sold out in like 4 minutes.
Yeah, that thing was
Yeah.
like a snap. That beat me to the punch on that one.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason, thanks for the shout out for the Green River
Oh, you're welcome.
last week.
Yeah, even if it sold you guys a few bottles, hopefully it got a few.
Yep. Sold out.
Yeah, if anybody wants the we got the deets. We got the deets. What the hell's happening?
Jonathan's doing something.
Oh, okay.
He's doing
I don't know,
karate or
man.
something underneath.
Between
Camera.
Jarrell and now Jonathan, you guys are just wrecking my eardrums, man.
We got the deets. We got the deets larceny barrel pick. It's a Deetsville warehouse pick, which I didn't know until we got on site that it's like a pop. It's like it's like the Camp Nelson Fs from Wild Turkey. They're like it's like this aura about those rick houses. So
One of their so the Bourbon Club of Arkansas, they put out the Deetsville Strikes Back this year as an Elijah Craig pick, and it was really good.
Yeah, this is a larceny one, and this is all chocolate covered strawberries and honey. It's really really good. It's so good. So it's what I wish larceny barrel proof always tasted like.
I haven't bought one.
Have you tried the? I haven't seen the new Elijah Craig yet. Barrel proof.
What, the B525?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a review on it. It's good.
See, my issue is going to be all the stores around me still have the A125. So when are they going to bring the B in? Like,
Yeah, same here. Same here, Jeff. Ohio, all by me. Just got A125 in like over the weekend. They're still, some were sitting around, but I think they're gone now. But yeah.
They're on the shelf here. I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah.
Lance said it won best in class.
What did?
ooh,
Not sure.
Barrel King
maybe,
Ohana.
maybe that
There you go.
Deetsville Strikes Back. Maybe that pick.
Travis
Guess
fucked me up.
I'm not sure.
This
I think it's the
problem's
Barrel King he's talking about.
Oh, the barrel thing.
Yeah. It blows away the
So
sweat.
Jeff, are you excited for the upcoming releases?
oh yeah. Gosh, this is going to be a fun couple barrels to go through. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The
All of them
Deetsville.
being so unique too, even with the flavor profiles. I'm pretty
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah,
think
I mean, I think it's a good mixture of stuff to put out. I mean, especially from Evernorth having three completely different things. I think it was really cool.
I'm excited to see too the final products on the Bardstown and the Old Dom with an extra 3-4 months in the barrel. See what those things did too.
Yeah. Todd Ritter's in the house. Cheers, man.
What's up, Todd? My partner from last year.
Hey, cheers,
Buddy.
Todd.
Yeah, I kind of wonder why the Green Rivers are bottled so fast, but the Bardstowns are not. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Odds and evens, so it's a matter of luck of a draw, I guess, on the schedule.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
They told us that even months were Green River, odd months were Bardstown. Just in the bottling line part of it.
NH Liquor still has a B523 on the shelf. My God.
I was at a place today that still has A121 on the shelf.
What?
Oh yeah.
A121.
Well, I see back. I used to see B520 a lot. I think those are finally gone.
Wow.
That's crazy that that's that. 20s were killer.
You go in different states, and you see all sorts of Elijah proofs everywhere. That's why I always say the availability is so wonky. You just never know who's going to have what.
I was in Jersey this weekend. I got some weird stuff, and my unicorn scotch.
What part of Jersey?
Northern.
What did you get?
Like Jersey City?
No, more like what's it called? Neckong and
okay.
It's in Vietnam.
Hackensack and
Hackensack.
Oh, Hackensack, the armpit of America. Nice.
and I found my unicorn scotch there.
What'd you find, Ben?
What's the unicorn scotch?
Glendronach 27-year Pedro Jimenez finished, marked down.
Oh, I want to try that. Holy shit.
Nice.
And I blame Top Shelf Dustin for that one because he gave me a sample of a 27-year PX Glendronach, and it's one of 2 whiskeys to ever make the hair on my arm stand up.
So you're blaming him, you're not thanking him.
With what that bottle cost, yes, I'm blaming him.
Is that one of the 1994s?
It's a 93.
Oh, 93. Got it.
Yeah,
What's the other bottle that made your hair
those
stand
are
up?
not cheap.
What?
Those are not cheap.
No, they're not cheap.
Yeah, someone who's not a huge fan of scotch, I can blame Top Shelf for introducing me to some things that I would consider purchasing.
The only other whiskey to ever do that to me was a very old Carter 27. Apparently, I have a thing for 27s.
See, I wasn't a huge. I mean, I thought the old Carter 27 was very good, but I didn't think. I actually probably rather have the Glendronach.
What did they say?
Shameless plug. If you could help out with, we have 24 plus bottles, and I know Big Vic's uncle passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And
yes.
I think they're trying to bring him. I think they're trying to bring him back to the States. I think was that it.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, to bring him home. I believe the post said.
Yeah, so they're raising money to try to get him back to the United States.
Yeah, when I was talking to Vic, I think they're doing it till Thursday.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I donated. I went on there, donated.
Hey, Vic, can you send me that link, please? Text it to me.
Almost at 4K.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Charity Drive is awesome. So many great bottles. Yeah. Richie Z says, Dan having to pour the Green River Beetle Dam, which is now sold out. Sweet, man. Thank you, Richie.
Mine finally come tomorrow.
Damn.
You get yours late, Adam.
Yep. I had to email him.
Yeah, he had to remind.
Oh, that's right.
I never have like a smooth interaction with Sealbox. I think they blacklisted me.
Oh God.
Maybe they knew you weren't going to say anything good about them either way.
Jay, are you going to be doing any Reveries picks with Jay?
Yeah. As soon as Scott lets me know and he can take a flight over to Maryland or DC, I should say.
Nice.
He was just in chat.
I just hate that airport.
Yeah. Wait, which one, Dulles or BWI?
BWI.
Yeah.
I try to avoid it at all costs so I don't have to connect through there. Yeah, we're going to Buffalo Trace Wednesday morning for doing our first Buffalo Trace pick ever.
Solid.
What are you picking?
A Buffalo Trace, I think.
Oh, literally Buffalo Trace. Okay.
Yeah, single barrel. So
Be a cool experience.
What?
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see what the experience will be compared to my first ever experience.
Yeah, I want to hear how the experience is after the flooding.
Yeah, I mean they still have, from what I heard, they still have some renovations to do, but they've cleaned up a lot of it and didn't really affect the barrels because all the water goes down below. But as far as the actual gift shop was a mess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you all see that Glens Creek got hit again this weekend with a small mudslide?
Oh shit!
And they were flooded out again.
Jeez.
And everything.
Jesus, man, they need to move.
Yeah.
When we were up in Michigan, we went to a store, Rishi's. They had a buff, and they had a sign on it that said "Flood Survivor."
Of course it does. Gotta have one.
Yep.
Jason, telling you want a Rock Hill pick?
That was Rock Hill. Oh, Rock Hill Farms. Shit.
Rock Hill Farms.
Yeah, this Sagamore from Evernorth's good, man.
Oh, Dusty, I finally got my hands on that the Sagamore, the new cast strength one.
The rye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing is stupid.
It's fucking great.
It's good.
I mean, if you remember last year's, right, when they released that for a short period of time?
Yeah. I mean, it's more of a rye than I thought it would be. Like, it's got a lot of rye grain on it, a lot of spice, and I like that. And I'm gonna see if like it opens up, it gets a little bit sweeter. There's still some of that sweetness, but it's not nearly as sweet as like the 8-year or the 9-year.
No.
But
man, the mouthfeel on that rye is crazy, man.
Dude, it's so good. I dig it.
He passed away in Texas, trying to bring him back to Cali to give him the proper burial services.
Oh, there you go.
Got it. He left behind 2 teenage daughters, too. Good God.
Damn.
Peerless Rye and Multi-Ho still on keg and bottle, too.
Peerless. Oh, yeah, the Peerless, the Loch Ness Rye, and the Multi-Ho.
And the Multi-Ho?
That's all that's left.
Sold out, I thought, a while ago.
I thought it did, too. They must have put up the backups or something because it was gone.
Or they pulled back the ones they put in their stores.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could be true.
Not trying to put that out there. They do some weird things there.
We will have it up until Thursday noon. We'll announce the winners on Puffs and Pours Thursday night. All right. Yeah, text that to me, Vic, if you can, please. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Well, let's see. Here, I'll share something here. Let's see if I can get this to share. I'll give a little bit of a preview to everybody. Most of the people here have seen it. But Ben, you haven't seen this yet, but we're going to continue our yearly tradition of creating an inappropriately named rye, apparently.
Yes.
Ooh, clapper.
So now we got the sequel, the Casting Couch Rye.
Thank you, Jason, for that name.
Oh my God!
I'm just thinking, why do you really want to make it say? I'll put my head on there.
So maybe I'll hide a little Ben on the porch right behind.
You should, or like peeking behind the couch.
Which pick is that for?
So this is going to be for the walleye run.
Oh, yeah. You guys don't want to take this as the asshole on a pick again.
Who was laying across the back of the couch that
Jeff
night?
was.
That was me.
Jeff, they should put your head on Costanza.
I debated. I mean, you already did it, and everyone wanted me to use the picture you did, and I was like, no, let's not use that.
Yeah, no, that was a very rough cut.
No, the most inappropriate thing on that label is my channel logo. That's just downright offensive.
You just gotta, we gotta take your logo, like the guy wearing the glasses, and just you have to hide that in every label somehow, so it's like an Easter egg.
Gary, you're missing out on a really good merch opportunity. You know those braided bracelets, the WWJDs?
Yes.
You could do that with your logo.
Yeah, I probably should have done that for Pours and Pars. I was actually thinking about ordering like glasses like this with the name on the arm, but yeah, it's like given all the revenue my channel generates, I'm a little bit hesitant to go that long into merchandise.
Right.
Mark Emmett says, yes, you guys need to use your own head so Seinfeld doesn't sue.
Yeah.
He might.
But for this stream, I'm going to do a fresh crack of something I picked up that came out a while ago.
Ooh, dang.
So it looks like 6 years, 7 months.
Back from 21, it came
Dang.
out.
All right.
Nice.
Gotta love the bourbon crash. This thing was $75.
Is it?
Wow.
What did that say? Jersey? Some Jersey pick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Somebody must have knew somebody.
God damn it!
What did you drop?
It was
What
so
just
good, I
happened?
almost killed J Cells.
He keeps doing karate over there.
Oh, we lost him.
Oh God.
Spilled it all over his spilled liquor or alcohol on his iPad. I mean,
Yeah, was that a bottle? That sounded like a bottle spilling. Oh, be right back, guys. Mom's calling. Where's more Henry McKenna? I'll be right back.
Darrell, my next one is the Lost Lantern, Mississippi.
oh, wait, you just poured it?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me if that reminds you of that stuff I was telling you about. What is it? The Crittenden, or I think that was it.
Yep. I'll do notes as we go here.
What was really cool about the sample is the way that it showed up on camera. It was emitting light as if it was a lantern.
Yeah. I had something from they sent me something in the ASCOT Awards from them. The Lost Lantern. It was pretty good. I forget what it was.
Yeah, they seem to get their hands on some good barrels. They're kind of seem like they're a little bit like two souls going around getting barrels from all over the country.
Jeff, you said your package arrived, right?
Yeah, I got.
Okay.
Yeah, Richie, I'll review them in here at some point. They sent them to me a while ago, and I haven't reviewed them at all. I feel really bad, but I will. I'll review them. It's a rye, a single malt, and a bourbon.
Oh, Gary, I got to try your rye pick from Evernorth. Thanks to Tom. That was really good.
The PM2?
Yeah.
Nice.
I like that a lot.
Thank you. We are quite happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
Lost Lantern.
I love taking all the credit for it, but I'm surrounded by people that make me superfluous on picks. So
If you can be any sort of fluous, it should be super.
yes,
I've always said that.
got to figure out how to get a cape that works with that.
Yeah.
So, Jeff, what's the word on Old Dom release?
So they're bringing the barrel in next week. So we're probably looking at about a July 2nd, I would say. If we kind of take that out.
Cheers, bud.
So,
The Old Dom?
yep.
Didn't Katie and them have the barrel? Like,
Yeah,
They
they
just
just
picked
picked
it
up
up
the
today.
barrel, but the bottles themselves have to get over to shared pour.
oh, okay. You're saying the barrel. All right.
So the bottles will get to shared pour next week. We'll get our previews in so we can do our final tasting
Yeah, it
notes.
threw
and
me
then-
off when you said they're bringing the barrel, and I'm like, wait, I thought it was.
and then we'll launch. I think we'll go with the same Monday launch like we did last time, that Monday through Wednesday schedule. What do you think, Dan?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
If anything was ripe for a highly inappropriate sticker, an Old Dom pick.
Sub
Enough
edition.
said.
Jesus
Enough
Christ.
No.
Enough said.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, if you were going to put a Mr. Slave on a bottle.
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even know what that's from.
South Park.
South Park.
Yeah.
Mr. Garrison had a friend.
Yeah. So
Eventually
here-
married Big Gael.
Yep.
I'm
Here's
super. Thanks for asking.
I did like the Lemmy Winks journey.
Let me wings of the
It reminded me of
make smoke.
The homage to the
Yeah.
Rankin
Don't see about
Bass
the snap
Hobbit.
the whip.
Eh.
I like it.
Yeah, so there's the old Dom picture.
Yeah.
The high ride drifter.
It works.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not going to get you banned.
That's not good, man. That's a 36,
on that
right?
one.
36 rye.
44. 44%
Oh,
rye.
that's 44. Oh shit. Okay.
Whose face is
Yep. Kelsey's.
Can he grow facial hair like that?
He's got a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a little beard.
Can
He's
he
got
grow
the
other hair
he's
like
got
that?
the facial hair.
Yeah. He's got it. It's not as long on the sides, but
Todd, how you doing, buddy? Cheers, man.
so Mr. Ritter.
How much was this Lost Lantern, Darrell?
79, I think.
Jeff, are you in for Double Trouble with Trev?
I'll text him right now, but I
Okay.
assume the answer is yes.
Okay. Oh, it's Jason too. Ben, what pick are you trying to go on next? I know you have some out, but what are you trying to do next?
Turkey.
I mean, turkey always, but I don't know.
Or some good old fashioned MG penis.
Yeah. I mean, the ones I still really want to do are Driftless, Central Standard. I want to kind of do a tour of Wisconsin. And then those are two I really want to do. And then there's one other that rang in my head.
Ooh, Travis needs to get
a Green River wheat, a Green River or Bardstown wheat.
Hmm.
Wheat, yeah.
We
Those
tried
are
like
what's-
hell getting one of those weeded. They said no.
What's that second one you said, Ben? Central
Standard. It's a
Central Standard.
It's a if you know, you know.
Oh, okay.
I could send you some.
And if you don't
taste it
know,
and be
you're
like-
just ignorant.
Because I was given advice somebody in Wisconsin, and I tasted, and they were like, "You need this," and his name was Chris Ledick, and I was like, "Okay, what the hell is it?" He's like, "Just drink it," and I drank it, and now I am their bitch.
So Lance says, very interested to see how this 20-year cast strength New England Barrel Company tastes. Holy shit! He's releasing a second.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw that picture.
Yeah, 20-year cast strength Dickel.
Yeah.
Probably Dickel.
Some of that stuff's really good.
You never know.
Yeah, Lance said he was going to take the risk. But let me know how it is because I couldn't pull the trigger on that one. I haven't found a Dickel bottle outside of like the first original Dovetails that were blended with other shit that I really liked. I had like 117 that was pretty decent, but I still wouldn't go out of my way and purchase any of them.
So Chase Simmons says, good evening, everyone. What's your best new bottle of 25 so far? Single barrel or batch release?
Everything that me and Jeff drank this year. Dude, they're all bangers.
Well, Darrell and I probably have the same answer to this. I'll let you go, Darrell.
Yeah, in terms of scoring, it's
Gary says
probably the New Riff Bourbon. Probably New Riff Bourbon.
Yeah, since we don't have our picks.
New Riff 10 year?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Have you had it?
Yeah.
What? I think
love it. I think it's good, but I don't think it beats out. Dude, I think Woodford Reserve that almost.
I haven't had that one.
Dude, that thing is nuts. The chocolate redux whisper in my face, in my pie hole, whatever it's called.
I've heard about that one.
This is up there.
That is a beast.
That's up there.
I haven't tasted that.
Star Hill Farm.
Haven't tried that sample yet.
Oh, the Star Hill
Big on
Farm.
Acres Week.
Star Hill Farm is such an interesting whiskey.
It's just surprising.
Yeah, it's super surprising. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's actually not that good, but it's like knowing it's from Maker's Mark and you taste it, you're like, what the hell is this? It's really interesting. It's just
the expectations were so low.
There's a lot of interesting layers to that whiskey. It really is.
In terms of something that's affordable and readily available, I did like the Bardstown Cathedral.
Yeah.
readily available.
And this is why I love Gary.
That is so readily available. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still
Really
really
And
good.
affordable.
Chocolate starfish whisper.
Yeah,
Whatever,
PFG.
whatever the hell you
PFG
want
is
to
up
call
there.
it.
PFG's fucking good, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
had that one either.
That was shocking.
The PFG is probably still my number one. I fucking love that whiskey.
Yeah.
My kiddo
I gotta
is in
try it.
possession of my bottle of that.
Oh my god. That thing is, you know what? It's oaky, it's oak forward. The proof is a little low, but it's one of the most unique pours I've had in a while. I think that's why I love it so much.
Hmm.
I think that's what I'm looking for nowadays. I just want unique. I don't even care if it's a lower proof. If it's got like really great flavor, good viscosity, and it's unique, I'm all about it.
This is unique.
Yeah,
Tom Bourbon Jerk. Michter's
Oh, yeah.
Bomberger's Precision Fine Grain. The red label Bombergers. That's what we're talking about.
This one.
Yes, I had a little bit of Ben's when.
Yeah, he literally drank from this the franchise drank from this bottle.
Dang.
Yes. And I poured myself a little tasting pour. I could barely
His
finish it
lips
because
were
we did a
right here.
backbone pick that day.
It's worth more
Yes.
now.
I mean, with the amount we drank that day,
Yeah, by the time I had that sample, my life was flashing before my eyes. Did not care for it at all.
Dang.
Elixir Spirit says he didn't want to like the PFG, but it's so good. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
trying to think what else I've had this year that surprised me. You know, that Remus 9-year experimental series was a surprising little pour.
That was really
Yeah.
good.
that thing is really good.
Yeah, and it's just sitting on the shelf, and I can't believe like nobody's even paying any attention to
Yeah,
it.
no complaints
Jeff,
on that.
is that the Remus you brought?
Yeah.
Man, that thing was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, but it's like $80 in Ohio, right?
Yeah, it's about 80.
Yeah, I picked it up for 62 here.
Well, there you go.
But of course, it was the last bottle. So, but goddamn, it was good. And yeah, and that's thanks to Dave Vogelsang because I tasted it out of this, and I was like, "Crap, I need it."
As much as I enjoyed the Old Fitz 7-year Bottle and Bond, I actually like the Star Hill Farms more. I mean, I know it's a wheated bourbon versus a wheat whiskey, but I thought the Star Hill Farms is a more interesting whiskey.
Hmm. Surprising in a bad way.
Bad way.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I was
I'm
shocked.
taken.
It's very. I could see that. I could see that because you know what? I think it went a little too far on the savory clove side.
Really?
Yes.
My
Mhm.
bottle's phenomenal.
Hmm.
I wonder if again they might be different batches. You know, I mean,
It could
Turkey
be.
does batch everything.
Let me check the
Laser
laser
codes.
code.
Yeah, I
Oh,
gotta find
yeah.
mine now.
Please
Crap.
no, let's not start this.
LANB24 B1029.
I gotta go find mine.
Go.
Did I
love
hear a
mine.
49er?
49.
That's Echo Tango Whiskey Foxtrot.
That should be Fleur whiskey right now.
I mean, I like the 8-year. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was.
Oh
as
yeah,
good.
here it is. You
I
have
don't think it's as good as the 70th anniversary,
No, not at all.
but it's not nearly as sweet as the regular 101. It's definitely more savory. It's got more spice to it, and I could see people not liking it because my bottle that I had, and I have two different ones, and both of them, because I gave one to my mother and she cracked it open at her house when I went there, and it was the same experience. It was very heavy clove, all spice. It just had all of that.
really. I mean, look what I did.
Clove
to
and
mine.
orange is the main thing I got off of that thing.
Mine's an LANB24.
I like the Japanese release better.
What was yours, Adam?
Yeah,
LANB24.
I definitely agree with that,
Oh,
Adam.
same. I don't know. I mean, look what I did to mine.
I have to go back to the Japanese one I have and compare and see what
I cooked with this.
Oh,
That's the
there's
only
so much-
reason it's below the
I'm
neck.
pouring it now. Damn it!
So much more cherry
I'll
and
tell you.
depth on
I'll
that
tell you. You
Japanese
want a
release.
double base, Jay? I want Bardstown Origin versus the Old Fitz. Bottled and Bond versus Bottled and Bond.
Hmm.
Bardstown Origin.
Not
What,
297.
the regular weeder or
Yeah,
the
the black label. The black label
Black
versus
label.
the Old Fitz 7.
Yeah, I mean that'd be pretty good. That's like strawberry preserves versus orange and orange marmalade.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's literally, what are they, 1 year off of each other? Other than that, it's Kentucky Bottled and Bond versus Kentucky Bottled and Bond, Weeder versus Weeder.
Yeah.
So Chase Simmons said, I lied. I just realized I got the Detling Gold Wax, and it's phenomenal. My best bottle this year.
I love Detling, but you know who hates Detling is Darrell.
That guy right there.
Mhm.
Oh, he's on.
Yeah, because it has coffee flavors.
Coffee.
He heard someone say Detling and he ran away.
The problem I have with Detling is every pick's ending up on secondary now because there's so few of them.
The three Detling,
and they're not sold here, so I have like 2 bottles. Yeah.
My only concern with Detling is I've been lucky enough to try 3 cast strength single barrels, and all 3 of them were, I'm not going to say they were the same, but all 3 of them were pretty similar.
Mm.
So when you have those really strong coffee chocolate flavors, like how much differentiation do you get from barrel to barrel? I'm just like, I want to try like a Detling that has like a little dark fruit in it to go with the tea.
Like some cherry.
Yeah, like where are those? Like, do those exist? Like, I want to know. You know what I mean?
That would be great.
Cheers, man. So Richie Z says Jason is a mere 600 subs from 1,000K, y'all.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Everybody in here is not subbed, which I'm sure everyone is. Head over to
at least once.
Get that play button.
Again, yeah, I just want my play button, and then I don't care.
It's whatever.
I don't care about my subs. The rest of I don't give a shit.
He shuts it down.
Are you gonna put it on your blackboard there?
Oh, that's a good spot. Yeah, maybe.
Put it in the set.
I don't know. I'll figure out a place in the whiskey room for it. No big deal.
William Hall, cheers, man. So real quick, guys, tonight, just to kind of recap the giveaway. So I am giving away all 100 samples from the ASCOT Awards. The majority of them are halfway filled still. But I'm going to give them away in 2 boxes. So I received them in 2 boxes, and I'm going to give them away in 2 boxes, just how they were sent to me. So one giveaway will be for 1 box, another giveaway will be for another box, and then we're doing 3 samples of this Sagamore from Evernorth, 56 corn, 25 rye, 19 malted barley, 6 years old. And then this one is the Green River Barrel 313, 6 years old, 74 corn, 16 rye, 10 malted barley. We'll do 3 samples of that as well. That's tonight's giveaway.
Nice.
Pretty solid.
Hey, can I put my name in the hat for the thingamajiggy that you're doing?
Yes, absolutely. I was going to ask you because there's still some people out there who need a partner.
Do I need a partner?
Yeah.
All right. Who needs a partner?
Scott does.
I know. Jay Sells.
Bourbon Journey, Scott.
Yeah.
Ben needed a partner. Jay Sells needed a partner.
I think I got one. We're just working on the team name.
Okay.
Not that I wouldn't have to. Jason needs better than me. So.
EJ needs a partner.
If you were here earlier, Jason, you would have had a shot at me.
Jay could be with EJ, and you could be the Lily Squad.
I love how I feel like I'm on like a dating show. Like everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
Pick me.
You could have Lily.
But everyone's rejecting you for some reason. You kind of hear that, Jason?
No. I think he deserves better than me.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting like the "it's not you, it's me" like deal.
Right?
Me and Slapshot are in a committed relationship.
Am I that intimidating? I could play with you. It's fine.
John says William Hall noticed how Dan is saying what's tonight's giveaway is immediately after you come into chat. Whatever, John. I was going to ask you if you want to sample a PFG, but guess what? Not anymore.
I do.
All right.
And I'll go out on the limb and say the whiskey of the year is something that I've yet to be a part of, but we'll pick later this year.
Okay.
That will be
smart.
Interesting.
Okay.
3D chess.
Gary, what was the best thing that you tried
quite
so far
40.
this year? You said.
I mean, I'm a big light whiskey person, and the one that we picked from Evernorth, it's got to be up there.
Yeah.
I'm racking my brain for other things, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I still have some of that somewhere.
I scored that a 90 in our spreadsheet too, Gary. So I am right there with you.
We got this much.
Damn,
we have to talk
Adam.
about the scores of our own picks, but damn, that thing's up there.
Chug it, Adam. Chug it.
No, I gotta save it for whenever we do the tasting notes.
Mark Amenegger with the $20 super chat says, "In it to win it." Yes, sir, you are, Mark. Thank you, my friend.
It's probably like.
Thank you, Mark.
ounce and a half.
Cheers, buddy. You are in it to win it.
Got like backwash or something in here.
I mean,
no, sorry, I didn't. The sound was down.
if nothing else, it's going to be the bargain of the year with you guys.
Yeah.
For sure.
William Hall with the $10 super chat says, "I can't win if you don't play." Cheers, William.
Yes, Chase.
Thank you, my friend.
And try a sample from you, Jeff.
What are you drinking, Darrell?
13th Colony Maple Finish Spirals. Oh,
That's pretty good.
Is it? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what you think of that one.
That pick isn't making it out of the pick team. No, it should.
Yeah, it will.
It will.
I'm trying to think but I did a blind last week on my live stream of like all the top whiskeys that I like this year, like in a blind, and the Reveries Raven one from Take.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was my number one. And it
What's
was
the source of that stuff?
It's a blend with Heaven Hill and MGP. I think mainly. I think it is.
Oh,
but like 10 and like 14 years, it's like high age stuff that he blended.
I don't know if I really experimented with those two together.
Was that Toaded Heaven Hill or?
I'm not sure, but it was it's amazing.
The Raven won.
Yeah, the Raven got number one. It beat Jack Daniel's 14. It beat PFG. It beat yeah.
Did you see that Toaded Stitzel Weller that's coming out?
The $10,000 secondary bottle, sure.
Yeah, the 24 or whatever.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
What?
I just saw a thing on that today.
Yeah, it's already 10 grand on secondary.
Get fucked.
That's crazy, man.
The palate's much better than a nose.
That's been the weird thing, I think, with whiskey this last year, as we get more and more concentrated. Like, I don't see, like, fireballs for Weller 107 on Facebook anymore. But every bottle I see has to be, like, $500, $600, $800, $1,000. Like, it's either all or nothing now. It's
John
so
Cloud,
weird.
thank you for that super chat, my friend. You are in it. Win it, buddy.
Speaking of Fireball, has
Yes,
anyone
I
had the new Dragon's Reserve?
Nope.
Yes, it is. It's 5 per entry. Yes.
There for a while, I was leaving a bottle of that at every bottle share I went to.
Yeah, I remember. I think Josh took it home.
Yeah, it's like, who the hell brought the Dragon's Reserve?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it just sat there the entire night. Nobody.
Unopened.
Lance with the $20 super chat says, "Put me in. You got it, buddy." Lance, you're in it, man.
Are you talking about the Dragon's Reserve Fireball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was confused. I was confused for a second because I thought it was like the New Holland where their dragon releases.
Right. No, it was a joke just for me. See all these like really expensive and highly sought after bottles, and then Fireball.
Benjamin with a $10 super chat says, "Continuing my losing streak." Cheers, Ben.
Hell
yeah, that's what I said. There's been such a
pressure.
There's such a gap now between like
Thanks,
what
Ben.
some
Cheers,
of these guys want or willing.
You
to
guys are nuts. This
Mhm.
thing's awesome.
I mean,
Howdy, Thrasher.
Man,
I would
It's not that it's a bad bourbon. It's just it's different.
I would rather regular 101 for $15 less.
Or a rare breed for about $10
Or I would-
more.
Well,
Yeah.
once
Yeah.
Rare Breed's
Or
not
Russell's
chill
10.
filtered by the end of the year everywhere, it's over for everything else turkey.
Yep. Dude, the rare breed non-chill filter is great.
Give me Russell's 10 any day of the week.
But when every bottle on the shelf is non-chill filtered, it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
We heard about that on some guy's stream, maybe named the Smash and Hum.
Well, I mean, if you remember, he didn't say exactly when he knew that contract was.
Yeah, no, he did say this year though.
What's up, Doc?
Cheers, Doc.
But at some point, yeah.
Yeah.
What's new?
Tommy
Well,
D gave
no,
us a
I'm
bottle
guys
of
are drinking.
Dragon's Reserve.
Are you drinking this now?
Oh, that's
Oh
so
my
good.
God.
God, why
That
does it
looks
look,
like it's been in the fridge.
why does it look like iced tea?
It's not been in the fridge. It's been sitting on the shelf, but it did fall on the floor and rolled around and spilled a bunch of this sticky shit all over the place. It was so gross.
That sticky shit is flavor.
Oh.
Flavor.
Hit the bottle, ended up upside down. The cork fell out and just rolled. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I thought you liked it.
I mean, I got it up by slurping it off the floor, and that's how I cleaned it up. But
I didn't hear what some of your favorite releases were this year. Single barrels or standard releases?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, for value, this is one of them.
Travis's liquid diabetes.
I've kind of been on a scotchy kick. It's been a little weird.
That's weird.
Well, that explains why you like that Wild Turkey 8.
I think it's scotchy. Scotchy?
There's two barrels we picked in Backbone at the end of February, beginning of March that are, well, there's 4 of them, but 2 that are especially ridiculous. An over 10-year MGP, and then one he might have mentioned that a Texas group grabbed on some other channel stream recently. One of the what do you call it? The Decade Downs that sat in a barrel for 2 extra years.
Oh shit!
He might have said some weird group out of Texas grabbed that. Huh?
I love Decade Down.
with some weird guest pickers.
Yeah, some weird guest pickers.
Really fucking strange guest pickers.
Lance says
some of the worst people you'd ever see on YouTube.
Demon Seed whiskey giveaway, which is scorpion pepper infused Boston Harbor whiskey.
Ugh.
I need to get that stuff. Great for a Bloody Mary.
Something I tried recently that Remus, I will second that. I will third that Remus or whatever.
No, I got this out.
I tried really good recently was another sample from Dave Vogelsang. It was the Rare Character Rye, Limited Rye Batch 2. Really interesting. It was a total roller coaster whiskey. That was no, not that one.
You said Redemption, or what'd you say? Rare Character?
Rare Character Limited Batch 2 Rye was really a wild ride and interesting.
Wasn't there a new
We tried that at Barrelheads, didn't we?
Rare Character is releasing one of those.
Adam Durrell,
$2,000.
I don't remember that.
Oh, and basically any buff turkey because I'm a buff turkey whore.
$2,000 bottle Rare.
We talking about this one?
That, but an extra 2 years in the battle.
No,
an
not
extra Doc, an extra 2 years in the barrel and cast.
Oh,
that's a great price.
That was just that was just the shelfer one that they had.
No. It was in the barrel for 2 years.
Only one they had at the clearance of Benny's a while back.
Jeff, I think we tried a Rare Character pick, but I think it was Barrelhead's pick, wasn't it? Not one of the.
Tried that Batch 2 limited.
Did we?
Isn't Batch 1 a bourbon and Batch 2 is a rye? Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
I don't know.
So Whiskey Habit says, I never had any Peerless. What's
That was
the
a weird
best
day.
bottle they put out?
A pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Wild Turkey 8 years got nuttiness.
Or go double oat.
Nuttiness.
It's nutty and
Double.
sick.
Probably the best shelfer that they do, but their single barrel picks are pretty solid.
Okay, I can see
Some
that.
of them at least.
Who?
There's 7 weeks.
Peerless.
Barrels for Hope event. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the
And then
Peerless,
the little cinnamon, maybe the cinnamon clove. That's what Clovies.
the Peerless picks are where it's at.
Yeah.
Dan, are we meeting up in Nashville somewhere
What?
when you're at the event?
I'm flying in the day of the event.
Oh,
So I
Are you not going there, Adam?
taking the time off because I'm on vacation the week before.
mhm.
So I don't have that kind of freedom right now. But I can meet up earlier that day before the event.
I could probably sneak in.
Maybe.
Gate crashers.
Jason, you're emceeing again, right?
Right now, I'm slated to be emceeing. Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's
Would
cool.
you burn bridges, Adam? You could sneak in if you didn't burn bridges.
I never found a bridge I didn't want to burn.
All right.
When is that event?
It's 7 weeks.
Middle of July.
Yeah.
July something.
Yeah, it's late July.
I don't remember trying that bottle.
I didn't try that bottle was.
Mark, are you going or no?
Yeah, we're going.
Okay.
It's like a 5-hour drive. It's pretty easy.
Oh man, I gotta fly. Unfortunately.
It's like a 40-minute drive for me.
Let me guess. You got to pay for your own flight again?
Yes. Which is fine. I'm fine.
Well, we don't want to pay for it.
Damn it. 23rd ish. Yeah. Double Rice, fantastic. Don't make a bad product if you ask me. The store picks are ideal. Yeah, the store picks are good. I remember when Jason, Scott, and I went to Peerless and they interviewed Caleb. They had a couple picks there, and one was like the Mai Tai, I think it was, and it was like, I swear, like it seemed like it was finished in rum.
Yeah,
like,
it was called the Rye Tie.
Yeah, and then the sister barrel was
too.
called the Orange Blossom, and that was like completely different flavor profile. It was crazy.
I still have that bottle, man.
Do you really?
I still have the Rye Tie, yeah.
You know, I might somewhere. I know he signed it, but
that's why I kept it.
Yeah, gotta see if I still have it. I should still have it somewhere.
What do I?
Yeah, just Dan, let me know when you get in, and I could probably get us some food or something.
How far are you from there?
40 minutes.
Oh shit! Okay.
I thought you were going to be his Uber. You're going to pick up at the airport.
I could.
There you go.
See if we can sneak in.
No. I don't want to go. It was sad last year.
Well, there were world events happening.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was nuts. That when that was going down. Yep.
Yeah, but it was a lot of tear jerking
events
on there.
Yeah.
You guys and your stories.
I couldn't even fucking talk. I had to turn the microphone over.
I know. Dusty turned into a mess. He couldn't speak.
Yeah.
I wore a nice suit.
Like he was trying to figure out a poll.
Now I got tear stains in it.
Dusty, tell us a story about your charity. So there was a time. That's all he said. Done. Tears. Love it like he was done.
All right, Dan, we got a team name and a team.
All right, so you're in?
I mean, we've got about 750 team names, so it could change, but it's me and Ludwig.
Okay.
Nice.
And currently we're big league bungholes.
That's about right.
I'm glad we all take ourselves seriously here.
The big league.
Here's the thing. That might be one of the cleaner names we came up with.
You guys wear the cornholio things too when you do the thing.
Don't threaten me with a good time, Mark.
Yeah. Dress as cornholio for the bungholio.
John Claus, Jason, Master Drum. Does OHLQ actually have good pick team, or are they barrels just chosen by distillery sent out? Can I really count on their single barrel picks to be special?
So, yeah, John, yes and no. Do they actually have a pick team? Yes. Are they a good pick team? Sometimes.
Only if Jason's
They are
on.
when Jason's on it.
It depends on the situation. I mean, they get some really, they get some great people. They give. I'm not sure if they still do this, but they used to like give away spots for, people that just follow OHLQ. I think you can put your name in the hat and you get chosen, and you become. You can go on one of the picks with them. But when they're doing I can tell you this: when we did the wild turkey picks, when they're picking 15 barrels for the state of Ohio, it's very rare you're going to have a special barrel in there because they're looking for barrels that are bad rather than good. And if anything is good to exceptional, they'll just take them. Mm-hmm. Because you gotta go through 20, 25 different barrels. Your palate can't handle all that. So you're just looking for bad barrels you want to leave out rather than cherry picking exceptional ones. Especially
if they're picking 15, that many,
Makes sense.
Now they're trying to feed the whole state, so they're just looking for above average. It makes sense.
Yeah, or just average. I came across one. I'm like, I don't like this. They're like, it's good enough. We'll take it. I was like, oh shit.
Hey, Jason, I'll be back. I got to bounce for a few. I'll be back.
All right, bud.
You're too picky. It's like you're trying to pick one
Here's
barrel out of
Travis. Thank you, buddy.
it.
Appreciate
You can't
it.
reject any of these. You can't be like, no, bring us some other ones.
Yeah, I would.
These
Like,
20 suck. Let's try the next 20.
The first time I was there, yeah, fishing dock, I was totally being picky. I'm like, we can't take that bullshit. No, like they're like, Jay, you got to understand, we got to pick 15 of these. There's no way we can find 15. Like if we have to pick 15 exceptional barrels, we'll be here for 2 days.
You're like, yeah, watch me. That's fine with me.
I was like,
I'm down for that.
To Toledo.
I was like, give me a pillow and a case of water. I'll be fine.
Cheers, Sean. Again.
Yeah. So,
Jeffrey, what you sipping on, bud?
I'm actually out. I just completed a sample that Darrell gave me of that Lost Lantern. That was really good, Darrell. I rated
like
that
it?
pretty high. Yeah, you can look in that spreadsheet there, but I ended up giving it an 87. That was good.
Oh shit. Okay. Nice.
Darrell, what are you
Similarities to the Critidins or not to you?
Totally different
No?
profile to me.
Fuck. Shit. What did you ask, Dan?
What were you sipping on?
Oh, I just poured some of the Old Dom cash strength picks that were sent to us.
Ooh. Which barrel?
Not the winner, because that one's long gone.
Yeah, I got barrel 634. I don't remember what the hell that was from, but
There you go.
Michael Hunt Foundation.
I need one of those stickers. My bottle came without a sticker.
Yeah, 634 was the weeded stuff that they did, Dan.
Michael Hunt Foundation.
I'll be right back.
Lance with another $20 super chat says 2 more chances. Please, you got it, Lance.
That's 4 more.
Thank you, my friend.
4 more chances.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, you're right.
But he typed it. He only wants 2. Okay, can I have the other 2? That's fine.
Yeah, 4 more chances, Lance.
I just found a little of the Blom Brothers NBC collab.
Oh,
Brown Brothers and all that. Okay,
yeah.
That's my last drink, even though I said
That's
the
a fucking
hazmats.
that's a monster fucking whiskey, man. I love that fucking bottle.
I'm going back-to-back hazmats here. Fuck it.
Shit. You're not taking a shower tonight, buddy.
That's like
I
the
will.
second time I've heard you say that, Adam.
Just take a shallow bath.
Well, it may end up being a bath when I block the drain with my body.
Crittenden and the rich grain distilling juice and Lost Lantern are completely different, in my opinion, says Chase.
Oh,
I'm gonna grab one more too, Adam. I got one more in me.
hell yeah. That's what she said.
We just got samples from Crittenden to.
Funny thing, she said that like 5 times that night.
You just got samples from them?
Yeah, Scott got them. What a shit show they are over there. Now listen, Scott was in charge of this, and if he's watching, I don't know if it was Scott's fault or this guy's fault, but this guy took like 2 months to get his samples, and he said he forgot. Then he said he couldn't get to them, and then when he shipped them, Scott told him to ship them to me. It's funny, whenever Scott asks them to ship samples, he only gets them. I never get them. Never.
He's gatekeeping on you, huh?
Coincidence?
So he got samples from them, and when we meet up in at Buffalo Trace tomorrow, he's gonna give me the samples. I guess he put them in a smaller bottle, so we'll see what we got.
Is that an NBC?
I'm interested to hear about the range on those, Jason. We had some bottles that were given to us by a good whiskey friend, and man, they were all over the place. Like I don't even know if I like it or not still, but they stick in my head though at the same time.
Yeah, I've heard it's really unique, so I don't even know what to expect. So I've gotten one sample. I've gotten one sample of it, and you're right. It's different, but I don't know if I like it or I love it. I'm actually more curious to see what Scott's reaction is going to be, because he's pretty straightforward in what he likes. Well, that's great barrel proof. That's it.
He likes that Penelope Light whiskey.
He does love that Penelope Light whiskey.
Oh, the 17 year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that 17 year is real good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our 18 years got a single barrel of that profile. I mean, Jeezy Pete.
Yeah. Randall, it rains so much here, I don't need sprinklers.
Yeah, I can't wait for that 18-year light whiskey to come out, man. I'm pumped for that.
Yeah, I'll buy your guys' light whiskey for sure. I don't know. Light whiskey to me, I like light whiskey, but I don't know, man. It's like 150 proof. It's light whiskey. It's really sweet. Like I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like what else you got? But when you find light whiskey that has like that's been either double oaked or it's got like some kind of crazy profile on it, those are the ones. Those are the ones to me that are really interesting. But like I gotta like to try like to buy like a bunch of light whiskey or buy light whiskey, that at a high price point. If there is a high price point, usually not, but if it is, I have to try it because if it's just like the usual hot ass candy, like keep it. But if it's like light whiskey with a soul or has like a backbone and an oak punch to it, then that's what I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I told a couple people it's not Old Carter American whiskey level, but at the same time, it's going to be $99. So,
Gary, I tried the two new ones on the.
Yeah, Maureen was telling me.
Maureen was telling you, yeah. So I forgot which one I liked more. Was it the 15 or the 14? I can't.
The 14 was the creme brulee. The 15 was the little bit oakier one.
Okay, so the 15 one was way thinner, drank a little hotter, and to me was more of a light whiskey type of profile. The one that got me on the 14, that creme brulee one, was the viscosity of it, how rich it is.
Yeah,
that to me was a better whiskey overall. I did like a little bit of more of an oak on the 15, but it was so thin compared to the 14. The 14 I felt like was a way better experience.
Yeah, the 14's that's my palate. That's my wheelhouse.
Yeah, that thing's a hitter. Yep.
I've never gotten cooked meat on a rye.
What is it?
I've never gotten cooked meat on a rye before.
Is that the blonde?
Savory, salty.
Is it a Polish rye?
Toasted light whiskey you had for
Advent. It's Blom Brothers and MGP.
Oh yeah, I did like that toasted light whiskey because there was something to it, Trav, for sure. I mixed light whiskey with Basil Hayden, my simple syrup, and orange bitters from a modified version of Old Fashioned. That sounds amazing.
That Basil Hayden's too light. You gotta pump up the volume of that thing, the proof point of that thing.
Yeah, I mean, Adam, for me, like I get like all kinds of crazy tobacco and craziness on that rye.
Is that the Blom Brothers NBC one?
Yeah. I really wish I'd gotten this.
Yeah, that's a pretty wild rye whiskey, man.
I'm excited about our Chattanooga pick. That thing is a banger.
Ooh. I need it.
How old was that in the end?
My notes are downstairs. I think it was
8.
Whoa!
I think it might have been 7. Yeah.
Cheers, Girth.
What's going on?
There's an Evernorth Essence American Whiskey M&J pick on Unicorn, along with 6 other Yeah, there's a bunch of Evernorth on there. Like someone's trying to sell Old Ritter on
wow.
Our Yellowstone Old Ritter pick. It's on Unicorn.
Like, dude, you've had so much shit on Unicorn.
Yeah. When was that from?
We did that like 3-4 years ago.
I don't remember that. Sounds before my time.
That is the best. That's the
Yellowstone.
best. That's the best Yellowstone I've ever had, and it is the only one I'll probably ever. Yeah.
Somebody made the mistake of listing the Poor Nerds 4-gate pick on one of the last Unicorn auctions. My local buddy was able to pick that one up at a bargain. People don't know what they're missing.
Dusty Wonka was on there recently.
Yeah. Dusty pick was on there. Yep.
Man, what the hell?
It even came with the coin.
Dang, I want that
Poor
coin.
Nerds coin?
With the Poor Nerds coin.
In a bottle? Wow.
So to anybody that's watching that watches all these channels and buys the picks to put on Unicorn, go fuck yourself.
Fuck you.
That's right.
What he said.
Yes.
Dick.
Girth, what you sipping on, brother?
I'm doing the Starlight light whiskey and the Starlight wheat whiskey.
Nice, man.
Maybe no Starlight.
A straight wheat? There's all wheat whiskey?
Yeah. Here.
Nice. Okay.
Here we go.
Wow.
7 year. It's a good one.
Turn on my starlight.
Well, what's
Light
the light whiskey? What's the light whiskey bottle?
Yeah, is this Starlight Light Whiskey now?
Oh yeah, stand by. I'll show you something else cool too. Hold on.
We don't want to see the Jefferson. Oh, that's a different poster. We can look at Thomas Jefferson, not Jefferson's whiskey.
He's got a lot of
No, it is. No, it is. It's an old Jefferson's whiskey.
I know a little bit about that little staircase
Jefferson
over
one.
here.
You sure do, brother. You sure do. All right. So here's the light whiskey. Sorry, I'm kind of working like backwards here.
So 120. It's good. We can read it perfectly.
126. 125.1, 8.5 years. Yeah.
Wow.
I've never seen that label.
So here's the thing. It says produced and bottled by Starlight. So does that mean it's not? Because their other stuff says distilled.
Yeah, I guess that one's probably not theirs.
But check this out. The Mizunara, the one that just got 99 in the San Francisco thing.
Dang, they got a
Taylor
tube.
now.
Wow, they're
Hell
making
yeah.
What? I got a Mizunara I bought at the distillery. It didn't have no tube in it. I got a medallion.
This is the newest one. So
I got a medallion. Does it
Yeah,
have a
whip
medallion
off.
around the neck too?
when you open the tube, it's just an ear of corn in there.
Ah, see, shit.
medallion.
Nice.
That was
Good.
good.
That was really good.
I tell you what I'm looking for.
What I
too.
remember, I haven't opened the bottle
The,
yet, of course, but
I'm
think
looking
I'm gonna
forward to
put
the
that on
pro
unicorn.
wrestling picks
Hmm.
from Dusty Dan. I'm looking forward to those pro wrestling tater picks.
Oh yeah. The stickers, man. The stickers are cool.
As soon as I saw those stickers, I was at work. I'm about to shit a fucking brick, man.
I know.
I'm like,
I was saying earlier. I was like, Girth texted me a picture of him and Sergeant Slaughter. I was like,
hey,
get the fuck
Dusty,
out
I don't
of
think
here.
you saw my sticker. You should put a sticker on this bottle.
Oh yeah, you printed it out.
There we go.
Oh damn! I need.
No, I need.
Well, I don't got
I'll
sticker
print-
paper, but I need that.
I'll print more of those.
Yeah.
Hey Dan, there was a picture I didn't show you, or maybe I did because my reception at work sucks. But I was in the Cobra Clutch by Sergeant Slaughter, and I'm a proud member.
Cobra Clutch.
I'm a proud member of the Cobra Clutch Club.
I survived the
Dang,
Cobra
right.
Clutch. Awesome.
Look at
I did.
that.
I did.
That's
Very
cool.
nice guy. Very
Yeah.
nice guy. So
Nice. I got a
I'm
couple
done.
of the
I've
ones
had
that
the
didn't
floor
make
long
the
enough.
cut for my bottle that she also printed, but these were just a fuzzy one or a small one. So yeah.
Yeah, so I'll show the
well,
pictures
Mark.
here again real quick of the Evernorth.
Here. Do you want me to load them up, Dan? I can just.
I
share
got them
screen
right
again
here actually. So here's the sticker for the American whiskey.
and that's the 18 year, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
I like the hand on them too cold to hold. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
That's amazing.
Yes, that's that one.
The cake rises to the top. Yeah.
Here's the Southern Distilling. So that's the
Listen
wheater.
up, you maggots.
That's that one. And then the Green River.
That one's my favorite.
Hello, pretty lady.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Everybody want to pin up.
Is that Andrew Luck?
Yeah.
You just didn't know Andre because he was always drunk and so French. So
Yeah.
his voice, he just is like.
Did you ever see that documentary? of him? So his finger is as thick as a freaking egg.
Yeah.
As a what?
You can put an egg through his ring that he had. An egg.
Oh yeah. So
What
I
the
met
heck?
a guy who wrestled with him independently, or so he said, but I believe this. He said he was no taller than you, me,
Yeah.
but his hands, wrist, feet, ankles, humongous. I mean, like.
You ever seen him hold a beer can?
During that documentary, he could
He holds a beer can like I have a Weeglet in my hand.
That's
Like
insane.
looks like more than this. Like
Yeah.
crazy. Dude's hands were monstrous.
Yeah.
He was
Sure,
out
you're
here
what? 6'10"?
6'10", yeah.
6'10". So he's a little bigger than you said?
If you read, they say he may have been at the most in his prime 7 foot, which is still fucking tall. But
Yeah.
Dude was a giant, like I said, giant features, hands, wrist,
Acromegaly.
crazy, acromegaly. Yes.
Don't go to Andre the Giant for your prostate exam.
Ooh.
Hello, pretty lady.
I don't know. He might sit up on the corner and have a whole line around for some people.
Get a blown out O-ring.
Don't promise me a good time.
Blown out O-rings.
Don't promise me a good time.
Oh, just don't threaten me with a good time.
Either one.
Yeah.
Gives my butthole the willies just thinking about it.
Jay, what's next to release for you, man? Pick wise.
I don't know. Probably, I think the Cedar Ridges, possibly, which I'm extremely nervous about.
I don't know. A lot of people talking about the quintessential.
Because I think it's an American single malt, and there's a lot of bottles, and I don't know.
Is it over 200?
I feel like JG said he was going to buy all of them, so I think he'll be fine.
Yep.
Yeah,
he did.
we took a swing on this one because we really feel it's that special. I just hope people buy into it and like taste it, and because I just think it's a really great whiskey. So I hope people really love it. Now, that's not to say the bourbon we picked is also freaking delicious. So if they don't want that, they can get that. But I think there's about 500 bottles total between the two.
Whew.
Damn. So it was a lot. It was a lot.
You guys got a great following though. So 500, for you guys, isn't the same as us trying to move that.
Yeah, but it's an American single malt. Most of it.
It makes a little sense.
If it was 400 bottles of ECBP, I'd be like, okay, yeah, let's go. So
Firefly. You mentioned that before, Lance.
What's a Firefly pick? It sounds like something like a teeny bopper show.
We've had some Firefly before. It was pretty good.
Is that The Last of Us over there? The Firefly?
Isn't that coming out of Portland area for Firefly? Am I got that right?
I think it's West Coast. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I have heard of that one.
Is it Firefly or Dry Fly?
That's Dry Fly.
Oh, Dry Fly.
Oh, that's Dry Fly. That's Dry Fly.
That's what I'm.
You're right.
Yep.
Yes.
South Carolina, Buffalo Distillate. Let's go. Use your influence.
South Carolina, Buffalo Distillate. Let's go. Use your influence. Buffalo Distillate, like New York?
Or are they talking about Buffalo Trace Distillate?
Oh, well,
Is it source Buffalo Trace?
Charleston.
I wish they'd let Jay choose from a bunch of 9-year Sagamore, says Whiskey Habit. Yeah. Charleston, South Carolina. Huh. Interesting.
I mean, Chris at Bourbon of the Week has a Sagamore pick coming up, but other than him, I don't know anyone that's been dabbling in Sagamore in a long time.
Yeah.
We have a Sagamore coming in probably any day here, and plus our Sagamore, we have a Sagamore, a Ben Holiday, and the Bardstown, and these Cedar Ridges, which I think would be next. But the ones I'm really looking forward to, other than the Cedar Ridges, are those 12-year Burais we got from Cat's Eye.
Right. Yeah.
Those 100 proof barrel, they're actually cast strength. They're only 100 proof, but they're Burais, and they're 12 years old, and they are ridiculous.
Well,
I gotta have
you spoiled Dana on those dusty debuts, and she's been hounding for Sagamore ever since. And she's drank all the picks in the house, so I need a refresh of Sagamore.
They do, bud.
Hey, talk to me.
Cheers, yeah, I got the Sagamore that we picked is really good. So we have it's a 9-year, so we'll probably have that sooner than later, I would think.
Now, is it their own or is it still the MGP blend? Like, how does that work? I'm still
this one is still the MGP blend. I don't think their own stuff is up to that age yet.
There was a Nerds and Turds brew pick like that. That was really tasty.
Yep. Yeah,
they blend it and then they age it in the barrel, right? So the bourbon and the rye are blended before they age it.
Yep. Yeah. So by the time it's ready to be bottled, they will be over 12 years old. So it'll be they're just below. They're like 11 years and it's like 11 years and 10 months right now, something crazy. So
has he had those for a while?
I don't know how long he's had him. He said when they hit the market, the guy told him, and he bought up what he could, and they were going for. He got him for a really good deal, and he couldn't believe the price on them. So
I think you might have got him at the same time as that Turds pick was there.
Yeah, probably.
Kenneth Clark said his club got a 9-year Sagamore.
We could have tasted that from the fucking barrels there.
Damn.
That's a fun place to visit.
I haven't seen a 9-year pick before, Jay. Have you?
What's that?
A 9-year Sagamore pick? I haven't seen that.
Elixir just did one, I think.
Really?
Yeah, ours is. I mean, we were told it was 9 years old. Yeah.
Shit.
All right.
We actually we picked one of the finished ones. We picked the Amontillado, but then we said, you know what, we're not going to take it because the Cedar Ridge single malt we took is a ex bourbon and ex Amontillado finish. So it was initially in ex bourbon for the Cedar Ridge single malt for I think 3 or 4 years, and it spent another two or 3 years in Amontillado.
Yeah.
So it is super rich and dense.
All right. If you're seeing this, hook me up, man. Because if there isn't a steady supply of Frey and Sagamore in the house, I get in trouble. I need help on this. Clearly, I'm out of the loop on something.
Let's move to Tennessee, man.
Top Jimmy, what you sipping on, bud?
I'm sipping on the very last of the Mash and Journey Whiskey War pick.
Oh, the double. Hey, Jeff helped out with that one.
Yeah, it's going to be a sad time here in about a half an hour.
Cheers, Top Jimmy. Thanks for the membership.
You're welcome.
That was a dart. Some nice.
If it wasn't for you, I'd barely have any membership channels. Channel memberships.
We had an 11-year.
Jefferson. Yeah, Richie Z. That's a good call out, dude. Anybody in here try the Jefferson cast strength 130 proof bourbon?
I heard it was good. It's here.
Dude, it is a nice little banger. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I have to do a review on it because that thing is surprisingly. I'm not saying it's going to win any best bourbon of the years, but for like $60, man, it's a nice little banger of a bourbon.
You should Jason, double base it against like Green River foolproof. Maybe it's got it out proof there, but that's what it sounds like you're comparing. Like
from what I remember tasting, the Green River, Green River distillate is just so fruit forward. I think that's what sets it apart. The Jefferson's to me was just more like vanilla and just really, really sweet, sugary, sweet goodness.
Yep.
But at a super high proof, it drinks hot. It does drink 130, but it's sweet.
Dan, you want one of those?
What? Do you know who Jefferson sources from?
Elixir Sag.
I don't think that Kentucky artisans making their stuff. I think they're blending and sourcing.
To me, it tastes a little like Barton a little bit to me, but could be wrong.
I don't know.
I got next time I try. Next time I try,
I'm not going to move it. I don't want to poke this.
Next time I try, I got to look for like a banana note. I usually get that in.
Can you imagine trying to line a buttholes up so the
I mean, I feel I should have one for my bar because of my sign, but I just can't get into the other stuff from them anymore.
Oh yeah, that's what I called it. Vanilla jet fuel. That's basically what I called it. All right, guys. Speaking of going to film, I got to go film. So I will.
All right, man. We've inspired you. Go let out some tracks.
CJ. I have to do that Bowman and.
Good night, Jason.
So, thanks, guys. Nice to see you.
Go get those 600, buddy.
Go do the Lord's work, buddy.
Working on it. Thanks, guys.
See you, bud.
Later.
You can hit Jimmy Red, Striped Pigs, Firefly at the same time in Charleston. Go in April. It's great. Yeah, before it gets too hot. Revisiting Jefferson's cast strength 130 proof. The first pours weren't exceptional. Okay. So just to clarify, guys, if anybody is interested in the Double Trouble Invitational, let me know. If you can find a partner, shoot me an email, send me a message on Instagram. Trying to get some teams together between this week and next week, finalize it, and then maybe start it beginning of July, maybe end of June, beginning of July, somewhere maybe right around there.
Hey, Dan, one is the double triple. I'm late to the party.
You want
You
in?
can give me the short. You can give me the short version of it because I'm sure you've explained it a million times. So
No, it's so basically you and a partner go against another set of people. I send you blind samples, answer the questions, get points. That's basically it. You win, you move on. Could be anything I have here. So I'm probably going to send 2-ounce samples out this time, just so I can kind of minimize what I have around here.
I mean,
instead of 1-ounce samples, I think 2 ounces is good.
Oh, we're definitely getting shitters.
I'll play, but someone wants to be my partner. I'm down, but blinding is. I don't know how good I am at it. So
Jason needs a
partner.
partner.
Better is to do it.
You never know.
So is this all done?
It's really liking a blind too, man. You know what I mean? It's a great way. There's no bias.
No, you're right.
That's why I like doing the ASCOT awards. I know some of the samples are kind of really close together, but like I have no idea what this is. Like not a clue.
Were you a judge in the ASCOT?
Huh?
Were you a judge in the ASCOT awards?
Yeah.
Good for you.
But I found out that the Murray Hill
Bravo.
Club Calvados finish was my favorite sample I tried.
I can see that being good. Calvados is good.
Oh my god, this sample was amazing. Like,
I've had beer in Calvados. I've never had bourbon in Calvados.
yeah. But you'd be surprised what you try. You know, it's
Travis, you want to be my partner, buddy? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
So you kind of organize this into brackets?
Anybody, guys. Anybody who
Oh,
wants
man.
a partner, just
That's bullshit.
That would be a hoop.
Now wait, if I dress up as Macho Man, you two need to figure out who you're dressing up as that
Oh, I have a Ric Flair freaking robe I'll dress up as, bro.
Yes.
I'll do it. Woo!
oh my god.
About this. I'll be in character the whole time if you need me to be. I'll do it.
Are you going to wear a wig?
I have the wig, but kind of have a nice head of hair myself. So
Yeah, but it's not quite Ric Flair hair.
I know, but I hate wearing a wig.
Travis said yes.
I believe
But
it.
if I need to wear the wig, I can wear the wig.
So now we're doing all the tasting and that off camera, and we're submitting the results to you kind of behind the scenes, and then
No.
So the Turks.
So I'll have somebody kind of probably
Tracking
take over. Like the Turks or somebody will help me with the answers and stuff. As I'm giving you guys the questions. I know Eric said that he would help out, but Eric Damaris, but he would also like to be a part of it as well. So,
but it's all done on camera.
Huh?
You're doing we're doing all these tasting and giving
on the stream.
Everything on camera.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. All
And
right.
then you go on mute and you like text your partner and you like have side conversations. Yeah.
Yep.
Travis,
I don't
I have an intercontinental belt
tractor or anything like that. Just the time that you and your partner got, and it's funny because I mean, so more so than not, I think everybody was kind of on the same page. But there were, I think last year there was a couple times where people were kind of conflicted between their answers, and it's funny to kind of see that the two people kind of saying two different things. You know what I mean? So. That's
And then you
got
got to decide. You have to come to a compromise or see who.
Yep.
So
How do I chat in this thing here? I can't figure out how to freaking chat in this.
I got the
setup you have
You
here.
got to go to Facebook.
Trev is in with me.
Not Facebook. What's the shit?
Dan,
YouTube.
we're repeating.
Oh,
He's
I'm on
I mean, you can type in the stream. It's hard on the phone.
yeah.
Repeat our partners, not champs. Come on.
He texted me. We're going back to back. So let's go.
Okay. Chase says, "Is the tasting
only know one person that
coordinated
goes
on
back to
live stream or just mail in?"
Mail in.
Dirty, Darrell. Dirty.
You heard that?
I send the samples to everybody blind through the mail. So.
No, they're hand delivered.
UPS, whichever.
Hand delivered.
Over
Get
my
your
shoulder.
stuff canceled.
Okay.
If we win, Dan, against Jeff, I don't want you to send us a belt. I want them to send us their belts.
Oh shit! Pass it around. Pass the belts around. Oh shit!
That makes sense.
Earl, don't worry about it.
Hey, Travis, I just added you on Facebook, so get with me. Get with me, because I'm too much of a dumbass to use this here. I'm on Talk Studio Streamlabs. I'm not on YouTube, so.
No, you're good. Yeah, I got you. I can get you through Facebook.
The only reason I lost
have the
last year,
Intercontinental. So.
Zach Jones was rubbing my leg. I had Sean laying behind me, like kicking my back, and Shook in the background talking shit. That's the only reason I lost.
Oh my.
That's at least a who's who of a homosexual rendezvous. So.
Oh, it was very gay. It was great.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm not saying I wouldn't have minded it.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, it
Not
was
that there's anything
great.
wrong with that.
And somebody this year is getting the Hidden Barn. I'm sorry. Hidden Barn's got to go.
Hidden
Send it to
Barn.
me, because I know exactly
And you're
what it is.
getting 2 ounces of it.
2 ounces of Hidden Barn.
Hell, there might be a bottle at your house.
Just the label
Old Jack
covered up.
special.
Yeah.
Now, Dan, I will
Pour some of your Green River.
I'm going to recommend you do what Matt did for Matt Madness in the first round, be triple threat matches, just to kind of accelerate that first round. But you can do
matches?
You could do triple threat matches.
I could. Yeah, I gotta see how many people sign up first.
Yeah.
Like 3 teams at a time.
Just for that first round, and then
Yeah.
it can go up from there.
Yeah, we can take a look. That's not a bad idea. I just got to see how many teams sign up, because there's a couple people on the West Coast I want to reach out to. Independent Joe, Mark, Baker Drinks, and see if they want in. I know.
Hey, will there be any Busch Light apple?
Yeah.
If you have it in your house.
I know.
Bush latte.
So Girth, I know Travis Robeson is looking for a partner.
He just got back from me on Facebook Messenger. He and I, we're like the Mega Powers, yeah. Ooh, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Randy Savage, yeah.
All the
Or we can be
to the left.
Well, you can't take Macho Man.
pictures to the right, or better than the Mega Powers, $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase and Andre the Giant, the Mega Bucks. We're the Mega Bucks.
Ooh.
So you and Travis are good?
Yeah, we're good.
More like Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I met him. Nice guy, by the way.
I believe it. All those wrestlers are probably nice guys.
He told me how he came about bringing the 2x4 to the ring, if you want to know.
Okay. Bring it on.
So back in like Mid-South, where the territory they used to wrestle in back
There are men
back
in the
day.
Oh.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Go home. No, you continue. 2x4.
So they
That makes sense.
So,
2x4 from the Mid-South. All right, Ben?
well, so they had to carry stuff down the ring sometimes when they were bad guys because people would like try to assault them in the crowd. So someone said, grab the first thing you can find. So he grabbed the 2x4 and he said that's what he took with him.
That stuck.
Interesting.
Nice.
That's just what he told me. He could have been
kind of
full
doesn't make a
but
lot
I
of
don't know.
sense because a hacksaw you would use for metal, not a 2x4. So
You would have hacksaw, but yeah, I mean, I didn't give him the name. I didn't give him the name.
What's he
If you
gonna
use
do
it
when
for
Girth
wood,
is
Overthinking
it's
it,
open
Mark.
saw.
You're overthinking it.
Yeah, it's
Top
not a
Gunny,
focus.
it happens.
I know,
It happens sometimes.
I know EJ was looking for a partner. Trying to think of who else was looking for a partner.
I'm trying to get with Jonathan. I don't know if he's wanting to team up or what, but
I think he just destroyed all of his electronics with a bottle.
Yeah,
His
what
phone,
happened?
too?
I'm still. Was his
he
computer
spilled something.
like
Yeah.
up on the bottles? Like what
Series
was it
of
balanced
unfortunate
on?
events. It was on the bottle. That was the problem.
It
He
was
had
on
it
a
sitting
bottle.
on top of a bottle, and then the
It was
Okay.
no longer sitting on top of the bottle.
cork wasn't in it. I don't know.
Oh God, guys, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the super chats and get these names entered into the wheel of names. I'll be back in 1 minute.
All right, buddy.
Time's up. 1 second's over. Oh, sorry.
Oh man.
It
You
seems
didn't
like there
actually
was a
mean-
divergence in like childhood interests where either you could be really into wrestling or you could be into like normal sports. And I
Or
took
you
the
could just be
normal
into
sports.
all of it.
I was the loser, so there you go.
I must have had too much wrestling when I was a little kid, because I remember getting to like a fight with a neighborhood kid, and I was like 6 or some stupid shit, and he was down on the lawn in the neighbor's yard. I was like, knee crusher, and I just jumped out. It was a knee crusher World Wrestling Federation move.
Hey, check out what's on top of my humidor here. If you can see it.
Yeah. Got
Toys.
Oh boy.
There you go, buddy.
Or you could take that other pathway where you just get the toys.
Well, see, so in grade school, we used to do sleepovers. I was like 7th and 8th grade, and we go to Video Town because, Blockbuster was too cool. We go to Video Town with the back room that we weren't allowed to go into.
We had family video.
Right.
We would get old wrestling pay-per-views, ECW pay-per-views, and UFC, like old school, brutal UFC. And that would be like the whole night. It's just like watching those in succession.
We had a place called Xanadu where when they closed, I bought all of their Sega games. Bought all of their old Sega games for like 25 cents a piece. It was great.
Every time you pick one up, did you say Sega?
There's a crab house up by me that has a like
crabs
70 or 80 different arcade games in there. It's like an arcade bar.
Sweet.
Wow. Is that where you go to get crabs?
Yeah.
I'm surprised my kid didn't find that when she was researching places.
Is a crab house like a cat house?
You get them once, you can't get them again.
Oh, I'm not sure that's how that works. Those people from Maryland, I mean, they get crabs all the
time. They got blue crabs.
That's the worst kind of crabs, blue crabs.
Mm-hmm.
I know, spider crabs aren't the greatest either.
Oh.
I was making fun of your toys, but I have a fishing guy bobblehead. So,
is that Bill Dance?
It is Bill Dance.
Hell yeah!
With Tennessee Vols.
This guy.
And the magnetic fish, he caught a giant.
Nice. My wife's a big Tennessee person, being that she's from there. So.
Yep, he's a big Tennessee person as well.
Condolences.
I gotta be nice. I gotta be nice to him.
He has the best bloopers.
Good fisherman. So,
yeah.
Hey, you have wrestlers. I have wrestlers. You have fishermen. I mean, hey, they're not toys. They're.
I only have one.
They're displays.
I have a fisherman.
They're collectibles.
That's the only one.
They're displays.
Unfortunately, mine had to be glued back together. He looks whole now.
Back together.
Not
bad. Good to eat.
Had to rent the VCR and rent the video. Wow.
You know how hard it is to find a VCR player now?
I could walk upstairs and get one. I don't know if it works. It hasn't been plugged in for ages. Who knows?
Tell me you're
Say,
old.
how many different adapters you need to have to get that back to
old.
an HDMI or something? Like, what the hell?
I think they do make those.
My daughter has all our like Super 8 videos from the camcorder. She's trying to digitize them.
They make an AV to HDMI.
Yeah.
So you can do it in one step.
Okay. For some reason on Facebook, I fall into the CRT enthusiasts clubs. I don't think Facebook understands me at all. But then I click on those things all the time. It's just people that collect old CRT TVs.
CRT like concussion stuff?
Isn't that right? Wasn't it CRT?
Cathode ray tube.
Acronym?
Yeah, it's for video. It's screens, right? It's a monitor. Yeah. CRT.
A head injury.
No,
that's what CTE. You're thinking CTE.
Oh,
yes, CTE's a head injury. Yeah, concussions. Yeah,
traumatic encephalopathy.
Oh, CRT is critical race theory. My bad.
Oh, no, that's DEI.
Didn't earn it.
Adjacent.
Jesus Christ.
Cathode ray tube. CRTs. Yep. And before that, you had your tube TVs where you had to replace those.
That was back when you could. That was back when you could repair a TV. Now you're better off just buying a new one.
When I moved from New Jersey to Missouri, we had a big projection, I don't know what it was. It seemed big at the time. It's probably a 50-inch giant projection TV and a full-size dish in the backyard. We had to change the channels, and the satellite dish would have to rotate behind the shit. Yep. They picked a satellite and the direction. And it got hit by lightning. Had to replace that stupid thing in the middle of it a couple times.
Vic Girth did make the comment earlier that he is as tall as Andre the Giant. He did make that comment earlier.
But he doesn't have Andre's girth, even though his name is Girth.
So, Paul allegedly, if you go by what some people say, I never met the fucker. I don't know. I'd say at one time he probably was damn well 7 foot tall. I mean, I used to be 6'11" and I shrunk. So, but
same.
I mean, his health deteriorated so bad. Like
he said 6.
I get it.
6, not 5.
Oh. But you know, if you watch his videos and stuff, when you see how his health went downhill over the years, it's sad to watch. Like, hell,
oh yeah,
I get it. I've been down in my sciatic for about 2 weeks, and fuck, I felt it. So, but I'm on the mend. I'm on the mend now. So.
Yeah, but did you drink a case of beer to warm up?
Not quite that much, but I
all right, y'all, let's get this giveaway here tonight. So
Andre was reported to
100 samples from the ASCOT Awards giveaway. 2 separate boxes of 50 going to 2 separate winners. We have 3 samples of the Evernorth Sagamore 6-year bourbon, and then 3 samples of the Green River bourbon as well.
It looks like
6 samples total, and then 100 samples split into 2 boxes. Let me pull this up real quick.
All right. As you pull that up, Dan, I actually got to take off, so I'll listen to you guys from the
Good
back
luck.
here. But it was
Sounds
great
good,
hanging out with
Jeffrey.
everybody.
Cheers, bud.
Bye, buddy.
You too, man.
Later.
See you, Jeff.
68 beers in one night for Andre. That is that's
One
quite a
shy
bit.
of legendary.
One shy, yeah. Yeah, that's it's quite impressive.
So I always heard
right.
that he drank 100 and some beers in one sitting. So who knows? I mean,
That was
Who
Wade
knows?
Boggs.
68 cases.
Yeah.
that's act up.
All right, so let's share the screen. Why does he keep showing that?
Hey, Vic, I'm sorry. I just now saw your message, buddy. I'm 6'10", so sorry. I'm trying to respond to Facebook Messenger with my my boy Travis. You know,
All right.
a tag team
Let's
partner.
share the screen. Where it's it's loading.
Loading. Keep them names a loading. Loading.
Trying.
Rawhide.
Come on.
Guys, I'm like actually Spider-Man. Watch me toss this toy at my son.
You got ads on this thing?
There we go. Jesus. Let me see. Yeah, apparently there's ads. Close ads. All right. So we got Lance. Lance in for what is that? 4, 5, 6, 7. Ben in for 2. Travis in for 2. Sean H in for 4. I'm sorry, Lance is in for more than 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. John Cloud in for 5. William H in for 2. Mark E in for 4. Randall E in for
Too many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Toby in for 4. EJ in for 4. DMCKY in for 2. Marine in for 4. Mark B in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bourbon Jerk in for 2. And Adam Shelton in for 4. Did not see your name. Let me know. I will get you in there. Let me just make sure. Sagamore is so freaking good. Josh, I agree with you that Sagamore is fantastic. I actually like it better than the Green River, but the Green River is great too. So. Chase. Chase, let me see. And let's see 1 second here.
Thrasher.
Oh, okay. All right. So Chase, let's add you down here real quick. That one came in a little later. Okay. All right, Chase, you're in there. Let me go ahead and shuffle this back up.
Thrasher said he
All
was
right,
in
so
there too.
Who was it?
Thrasher.
Let me see. Where was that at? I didn't see that. Sean Lance. Oh, it was okay. Thrasher. Sorry, I don't know how I missed that. Cheers, man. Thank you for that super chat. You are in it as well. I'm glad we caught that. Not sure how I missed that on there. All right. Okay. All right, so let's shuffle again.
Dan, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you're missing like a bunch of people.
What?
Oh no.
Who
Do you have Sean Holgrave?
Yeah.
Do you have Lance?
Yeah.
Now you do. You got Thrasher. You got Chasen.
Yeah.
Those were on
You
there
got
earlier.
Tom the Bourbon Jerk.
John H.
Sean.
Do you have Tom the Bourbon Jerk?
Yeah, I got Bourbon Jerk on here twice.
I didn't see him.
What?
Am
Hey
I
guys, I'm gonna have to get to bed. I'll see y'all another time, okay?
Later,
Cheers,
Girth.
Girth.
Hey, love y'all.
buddy.
See ya.
My bad. My bad. All right. All right. Maybe I'm fucked up.
Mark Randall, Lance, Thrasher, Chase, Mark B, Randall, John, Sean H.
Oh yeah, and F Kobe.
Lance, John, William, Ben, John. Yeah, that's all right. Now we got everybody now. We're good.
That's enough.
Glad you guys said something. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. Yes, nobody wants. That's how we need. All right, let me scroll back down here real quick. Get into this giveaway.
Oh, Dan, I'm going to send you a
yes.
couple cans of these 16.5 milligram Zens.
What did you got to do to me, man? Shit. Freaking brain was going to explode.
Just
I got you, buddy. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to start off with the samples of the Evernorth, and then we'll go into the ASCOT sample giveaway. So first, we'll start with the Green River. We will do 3 separate samples of the Green River. Here we go. Number 1, who gets it?
EJ.
EJ. Here's EJ. Got a sample of the Evernorth Green River. In your way, my friend. Next sample of the Evernorth.
Good push.
Thank you. There we go.
Sean Holtgrave.
There you go.
Oh. Cheers, buddy. That'll be heading to you. And the last sample of Evernorth Green River, that is.
Rigged.
Mark B. Cheers, Mark B.
Streak continues.
All right. Yes, it does. All right, now let's move on to the Evernorth Sagamore. Here we go. Evernorth Sagamore 6-year bourbon.
I knew you were all thinking it.
Mm-hmm. Rigged.
Mark B. Back
Mark
on
B.
that streak.
Got one of each.
Cheers, Mark. I will shuffle for another winner for that. I can just send you one since I'm already sending you the sample. I have plenty to give, so let's do another winner for that one real quick.
One of those nights.
All right. All right. Here we go. Try again. Lance P.
Lance.
Here's Lance.
Go fufu action.
Yes. All right, for the second sample.
What is that one for?
This is for the second sample of the
Cheers, Doc.
Mark. Cheers, man.
Doc wins.
Next
Doc
sample.
wins.
Second sample of what?
The Green River Evernorth.
Of the Sagamore,
Sagamore.
Evernorth. And this is for the last sample of the Sagamore Evernorth here. As long as it doesn't go to Mark B.
It's Mark B.
Yeah. I'll send Mark B something. All right. Here we go. Randall E.
Almost Mark B again.
All right. Congrats, Randall. All right. Here we go, guys. So this is going to be for a box of, I think there was one sample missing, so it's either 49 or 50 in the first box, and then 49 or 50 in the second box. Here we go. Box number 1 of the ASCOT samples. Who gets it?
Chase.
I've never seen that name pop up. Congrats.
Chase, congratulations, man. Make sure you send me an email or message me on Instagram if you can, so I can get your address. All right, here we go. This is for the last box of samples. Shuffle it up. Who's it go to?
Mark B.
Oh,
Randall.
Randall again.
oh my!
Wait, is that back to back
All
for
right.
the same sample pack or something different?
No,
That's for the
it's
box.
different.
That's for one box of the ASCOT samples.
Chase got one box. Randall got the other
Chase.
box.
Yeah. All right, guys, that is all the giveaways for tonight.
My streak continues.
Again, thank you all for
Way to suck.
thank you guys for the super chats tonight. Much appreciated. And again, congrats to all the winners. I will get those samples out to you here very, very soon. Like I said, if you did win and you don't know how to contact me, I will put my email address in here really quick. This is lagging because I got this thing going on here. Come on. There.
This is bizarre because I can't see in Streamlabs. I can't see myself. I only see 6 people, but on YouTube I see 7.
That's really weird.
I assure you are here.
I'm sorry.
Yes, congrats to all the winners, guys.
Oh, that's cool. I can't stop my video either.
You stopped it.
Stop mine.
Oh yeah, Darrell's. Yeah, Gary can get his. Yeah, interesting. That's weird. All right, guys, we're gonna go backstage here for a little bit. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Again, if anybody does want to get into the Double Trouble, please reach out to me, email, Instagram. Let me know who your team member is. Maybe next week what your name is, and I can start to put together these brackets. Next Monday, I am going to go live. It is my birthday next Monday, so looking to have some celebration pours. I'll probably have something cracked on Monday and probably give away some samples of whatever it is that I open. So cheers, y'all. Thank you again for stopping in tonight. Cheers to all the winners, and I will see you guys next Monday night. Cheers, y'all.